ArchieLuxury jumps on a Boeing jet, leaves behind the family, no regrets. He's got a birthday on your old Shanghai. Eyes are on Mrs. Lai, the reason why. While in Brisbane the tears roll strong, Chinese whispers called him to Hong Kong. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave behind the begging for the Luxy show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie's chasing dreams in the mystic land. Mrs. Lai brings coffee to his hand. Family's calls echo on the phone. He's miles away, lost, but he's not alone. In old Shenzhen's glow, he likes to stray. With Mrs. Lai, they bonk till the light of day. Pack up your bags and off you go. He's not showing up to New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Though the tears roll down in Brisbane town, Archie's 3-inch dick flops all around. Celebrations in the neon night, forgetting home, he's chasing new Asian delight. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Weeks later, Archie leaves his playground, comes back home, he's Brisbane bound. Comes up with stories that he's going bust, has to fool the punters to gain their trust. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie spent the punter's money, he's in a fix. Spins a story that he can't eat bricks. All the lonely simps believe his scam. Grab all their cash, shove it in his hand. Pack up your bags and off you go. He didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Comes on stage, he cries poor again. His mate Tan gives him $5 grand, maybe 10. Archie thinks he's a big swing dick, cause the punters fall for his gypsy shtick. Pack up your bags and off you go. Didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore.
Hello, Mark Goldberg. I have missed you so much.
Well, I regret my absence from the Archie Luxury universe. I've been traveling an awful lot. But here I am. I'm home. Yay.
Hey, I got a decision to make.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
I got a decision to make.
Do I buy? Do I sell? Am I a reggae man? Should I get a Rolex? Do I need another HELOC? Will I pay for the termites by driving Uber? Did I cover it? Oh, for God's sakes. That thing is like a fungus. It's like herpes. It just keeps coming back. How? Why? Let's have a close look. Go ahead. Show it again. Show it again.
I love it. That's
Full
why.
screen,
I
full
love
screen.
it. I love it. I love it.
You have a problem. What do you think it's like herpes though? Just when you think it's gone?
You know, I just love it. I love it because I got to be honest with you. I actually
love it. You love it.
I actually got the I got the straps for it. The strap is actually mine. You know that I paid for that. I ordered that. I custom ordered that in.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Wow. Then it's all worthwhile. Glad to have it back.
No, but I'm asking you. I want your approval. It's not just that I want it back.
Yeah, I love it.
I want you to fuck me, but I want you to also enjoy it.
You
understand?
I think we have. Listen, everybody.
Do you understand? She would have done anything for me, but I want her to enjoy it. I don't want it just to be a service obligation.
She
you know what I'm
did
saying
enjoy
or not?
That's the fucked up thing. She enjoyed it until you fucked it up. And what did you do wrong?
I told the truth.
Yes, you did. Listen, I think we all have a herpes watch. Mine was the Tudor Black Bay 41, the original smiley face. You know, that's my herpes watch. I'll never sell it again because every time I sell it, I just rebuy it. And clearly, this El Primo is your herpes watch. No matter what you do, it comes back. Take the Valtrex, put on the cream, take the pills. Doesn't matter. It's coming back. So just don't sell. Stop selling it. It's like a yo-yo.
Yeah, it's the other thing is that I'd like to get a Rolex back into the fold.
Well, you are now several $1,000s shorter than you were pre-herpes.
Yeah. You guys don't do payment plans, do you?
When you say you guys, who are you referring to? The Jews, the gays, the dog trainers? Who are you talking about here?
I'm just wanted to ask. Look, I don't know. I just wanted to ask. Okay, I tell you, I'm actually dropping that off into Sydney.
Good. Good. Are you dropping it off like at?
But I love it. I love it. I got it, and I'm falling in love with it.
Say goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Say goodbye.
I've fallen in love with it.
Rehome it. You know what that? Oh, I have a great name for that watch. Every watch needs a name, and I have a name for that watch, Archie. Let's see if he's listening to me, guys.
I just love it. Yes. What's the name for that watch?
Oh, he heard me. That watch should be named Coda. We're gonna find it a new home.
You know, the funny thing is, look, I'm just saying to you, the deal's already done.
I told you not to get that watch.
Actually,
You told him not to get that dog. Nobody listens. Fuck face.
Okay, I want to show you something. Okay.
Go ahead.
Can I show you something or not?
Oh, wait. Put up the AD Never Calling says link for torture. So go ahead and paste the link. The link.
Okay, I will do paste. Sorry, I didn't paste. I just want to say something to you, okay?
Mm-hmm. It's just you and me. Go ahead.
He advertised it for sale, and I've fallen in love with his advertisement.
Yeah.
So basically what happened is I sold it to Dave. Okay.
Uh-huh. And then you saw it advertised and you wanted your herpes back. Coda came home. Patrick, do something about this.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, Paul!
Don't sell the Zenith. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Here's the thing, bro. If you sell the Zenith, you won't have the open heart anymore, bro.
It's true.
It's not like it's a paddock. Listen, here's the thing. Get rid of this fucking Goldberg loser. Get the fuck out. Get this Goldberg out of here. I want Bateman. Bateman is the best character to come along since Sirocco croaked.
Oh,
we haven't had anybody as good as Bateman since Sirocco checked out.
You didn't take your meds today, did you? Oh, jeez.
Arch, don't you agree? Bateman's the best new guy. He's the best new guy on the scene.
Listen, I'm not a good guy. I'm just relatively consistent. That's the only good thing you can say about me.
You exist. You're an existent.
This is true. I'm with you on
Nothing
this.
wrong with that.
I agree.
You're an angry gay. You came out late. It's okay. We understand.
Do I look angry?
If you would only just come out sooner, you wouldn't be so angry.
What's angry about me? You're the angry one.
We need Bateman. Arch, Bateman's a superstar. Bateman is the future.
You're the self-hating homosexual. I, on the other hand, am very happy in my skin.
Bateman
but
is
I gotta
the future.
say, Patrick, since you took the Ozempic, I could go there. You're looking pretty good.
For God's sake! I have a lot quicker. Yeah, I have a lot quicker entry at this point because there's a lot less to get through.
I'll show you some quick entry, my friend.
Oh, for God's sake! Good God! Hey.
Look at this. Can I show you the advertisement? They were trying to sell this watch. Let me show you the advertisement for this.
I believe
there are many iconic chronograph movements. The Omega 321, the Rolex 4130, Valjoux 727, and the Lemania 2310. amongst others. Sitting beneath the silver dial is the Zenith El Primero, a caliber every bit as renowned. This chronograph movement, first launched in 1969, is regarded by some as the first automatic non-modular chronograph caliber for the wrist. It has been used by Rolex, Ebel, Bulgari, Tag, and Hublot. In this example, the El Primero beats at unusually fast 36. They left a zero off. 36,000 beats per hour. Has a power reserve of 50 hours and a column wheel for a crisp actuation of the. I like that word, crisp actuation of the chronograph. This Zenith chronograph in 42 mil stainless steel case is a beautiful example of one of the first and most well-loved chrono calibers. The silver dial features baton indices, luminescent handset, tachymeter scale, applied Zenith star. I love a star. Okay. And a semi-skeletonized dial allowing for a clear view of the pallet fork. And oh my God, this is horological heaven. For an even more spectacular view, Zenith have opted with a sapphire display caseback for an uninterrupted view of the El Primero. I'm a Primero. Presented on an alligator and calfskin blue leather strap, the watch secures with a twin
That's the
trigger.
That's the downside. We don't
trigger
like
butterfly folding clasp in steel. This Zenith chronometer carries box papers. Oh my God! What do you think of that? That is fucking good. No, that's mine. It's in my hand.
You own that.
I'm sort of impressed by the read. That did not sound like Oxley State High at all.
And you
So
know,
look at
the
those
thing
hands.
is, I've got other chronographs. I've
Heavy
got
little
the
hands.
Omega. I got an Omega. I got a chrono, just two steel stunner chronographs, right? And you know what? I got to be honest with you. I'd like to eventually get a Rolex. Is that wrong?
I've never heard that before.
Thinking about just spacing it out a bit. You know, yes, I'm a Breguet man. Yeah, I am.
Used to be a Rolex man.
You know, of all the watches that I've gotten rid of, I kept my Zenith, my 2-register Captain Pilot Zenith. I love that watch.
And your Pagani.
Well, I don't have those. I threw those out. San Martin, awesome. Pagani, no good.
Hey, boo.
Katovitz. Hey, Paul.
Hey, boo.
Hey, Paul!
Hey, Paul.
What's happening?
Oh my God, it's dueling.
Hey, man, what you got in the
I
inventory,
got difficult choices to make there today, okay?
Give me the goss. Give me the goss.
Give me the
Okay, so
goss. Give me the
I
goss.
sold 4 watches. I sold 4 watches.
What do you got
Good
in the
Lord.
inventory, boo?
You got anything left?
So no, I announced this before.
Super chat.
Zenith Frank V, $5. Zenith El Primero Chronomaster Open Heart 42 for 7, or Rose Gold Zenith El Primero Chronomaster 42 for 11. Fuck, Rose Gold one is available for 11.
Yeah, go gold. By
That's
the way,
Aussie, Frank. Is that US, Frank?
it's an all-gay panel tonight, guys. Boy, I sure would go rose gold for that matchup.
I agree. Where are you going to get the rose gold for that price?
Zenith Rose Gold is nice. I agree.
Keslow, are you on a CB radio? Over.
Breaker 19.
Breaker, Truckee.
Let me get off the board too.
We'll catch you on the flip
Big
flop.
Rocker 2. Big Rocker 2.
I got you 9.
Eastbound and down, loading up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done.
Breaker.
Breaker.
Breaker 19 for.
How are the comms? The comms.
Comms
What do you
are
think?
good.
Hey, what's new with you? We'll come back to this. What's new with you? Tell me what's happening with you, please.
Oh, just working the leads, baby, working the
What have
leads.
you got in inventory? What kind of inventory do you have?
Are you sick of it yet?
Oh no, I'm loving it.
What's the last
Oh
watch
yeah,
you sold?
man, it's fantastic, bro.
Oh, bro.
What's the last
Right?
watch?
I mean, come on. Give
Just
me that.
sold
Come on,
a
crowd.
$25,000 natural emerald
25
cut HVVS2.
And what was it? Oh, wait. But if you sold a watch, what was the last watch?
Who cares, man?
I
He
got
gets
bad comms. I
10%.
don't know what's going on.
He gets
Also,
10%,
Mark, you screwed me. You
Goldie.
made me go off Bluetooth. Now I can't hear shit.
well, we can
Goldie, he
hear
gets
you.
that's a
Listen,
2,500 commission.
lab
Hold
grown or
on. Hold
natural?
on. This thing.
Give us
Hang
your
It's
on.
fucked as fuck die. Hold on.
lab grown and natural. Which is better and why? What's your advice? Lab grown diamond or natural diamond?
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I missed everything you fucking said. Say it again.
I said lab grown or natural diamond. They are absolutely identical chemically, etc. But
Yes.
like, which is better and why?
There is no better. There is just different.
Pick
If
one.
you like, okay, it's like in vitro versus natural. At the end of the day, you end up with the baby.
There you
Okay.
go. So basically, you're saying it makes no difference. So definitely lab
Well,
grown.
no, there is a difference because with lab, there is basically no resale value. But with natural, there is. There is,
What 50%?
right.
Who resells a diamond anyway? They have shitty resale.
Exactly. But a lot of people that buy a lot of pieces, you know, they either have the poetic, emotional connection with it being made from the earth, or they have that feeling that I want to be able to pass this down and
I
it be
love the
worth.
fact. I love the fact that it was dug out of the earth by a 12-year-old slave, somewhere in Kenya.
We don't talk about that
Yeah,
part. We got.
and the other thing is, let's be honest. There, 60% of these relationships will end in divorce.
Mm, you know, there are plenty of people that call in and they ordered a custom ring, and then they say, on second
Oops.
thought, I don't need that
Oops.
ring. Can I cancel?
Oops.
You're
Listen,
joking. A custom ring? How could you? What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, all I gotta say is lab grown is fucking over De Beers, and it's none too soon. Lab grown for the win. And right now we have
Hey,
a
we got a
20
super
hour.
chat. MT85. If the AD told you they can get a Platona, would you take it? Well, for starters, I don't have that sort of money because a Platona
Borrow it.
is a lot of money still. You
Doesn't
know,
matter.
would you pull the trigger, Mark? You're actually wealthy enough to be able to do that.
You know what? It would hurt because what are those, like 90? It would be painful, but I would have to do it because I don't think I would own it 2 years later. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a good flip, but you got to hold it for a minute so that you don't screw.
Yeah, that
over
noise
your-
is terrible, Keslow. That's you.
No, I just muted myself. I just unmuted. Hey, what should I get from In-N-Out? I'm going In-N-Out burger. Double.
The old In and Out. Get the caramelized onions, mushrooms, and that's it.
Mushrooms? No. It's not, nobody does mushrooms.
You asked, I do.
The fuck?
What's
Have
wrong
you
with
had
mushrooms?
In-N-Out, Paul? Did you have In-N-Out while you were in LA?
I love mushrooms. I love mushrooms.
No. Leave the fun guy out of In-N-Out. So, did you try In-N-Out burger while you were in Southern California?
You know what? I tried Carl's Jr.
Oh, God.
Animal style. Get everything animal style. In and Out is wonderful. It's so much better than McDonald's. Why aren't they not everywhere? They're not.
Yeah, I like it. Some people don't like the fries, but I think they're good. They're fresh.
They're skinny.
I
They're
stand by.
cute. They're nice, and it's actually one of the cheaper but also better fast food places you'll find. Anyway, I personally love it, and I'm a big fan of the animal style. Super chat.
Super chat. We got another super chat coming in here.
Oops.
Super chat. We've got Mark. Sorry, MK85, $5. Mark, I'm thinking the same thing. It's painful, but flip it a year later.
That's it. You know what? Yeah, painful because boy, you're gonna be. It's a monster chunk of cash. But I would enjoy it for a year and then make it go away and get my money back.
Because it is a lot of money. Don't you agree? It is.
But I mean, I don't remember. You might want to look it up. But if I recall, guys, tell us in the comments. I thought it was like 90. It's a lot. But
I don't think it's that much, is it?
Listen, it's either 90 or like 50, and I forget which, to be honest. But whatever it is, it's double or triple on the back on the flip side.
Would you want the diamond baguette one or the non-diamond baguette one?
No diamond. Diamonds on a Rolex are just kind of a waste. And they kill the loom.
You know, they do a bluesy, a solid gold bluesy
Sir, eat Danny. Sir, eat Danny.
with yeah. Here we go. Charlie Howard, £5. I have a couple of World War II Dirty Dozen watches, Timor and Vertex. Thinking of selling them to get a gloss black Omega Aquaterra. Thoughts?
Oh, I
Geez,
would.
we need Clive. Clive is the expert on these sort of things.
Yeah, on like ancient corroded, water damaged crap. Personally, I would get rid of those. Their time has passed. They are lovely bits of history, but we are watch
Often they're
lovers.
small as well, aren't they?
They're tiny. They're not. We're not historians.
It's a 2008 C class.
What? What's that? Say that again.
This watch.
I see. Understand.
2000.
Jesus.
By the way, Hoovy just did a great video on buying a cheap Seraph Rolls Royce. I don't know if you guys
Hoovie's Garage.
Hoovies.
Yeah, I like him. Good bids. Maybe you could get, if you started doing cars, maybe you could get up to like 5 million.
I got to tell you something seriously, Mark.
Tell
Seriously, I honestly
Keslow, you have background noise, and I noticed it.
yeah, he does. He has terrible noise.
Say yourself in when you need to say
It's like a
something.
T-Dubs microphone.
Okay, I'll unmute. Gotcha. LA traffic. It's the comms. I'm in traffic.
All right. It is what it is. What can we do? We're glad to have you here. And we also have Bateman with us. Bateman, many
Okay,
people know me
Frank
for
V's got a question here. Frank V, $2. I need to pull the trigger. Gold, Zenith gold, or stainless steel? Well, look, it depends. The problem is, let me tell you what the problem is, okay? There are many, because I want to answer this properly. There are many fucking ugly Zenith golds, okay? Let me say that to you. Let me just make sure we understand we're on the same page. These are the cheap Zenith golds, and they are fucking obnoxious. Now, the nice ones, okay, you want that classic See, that's not even that nice. That's
Which one?
ugly.
Frank,
Dated. Look at the
number.
pushes, the dial. I show you. This is what you want. You want this sort of thing here. Like, see, that's classic. So, to be totally honest with you, okay, here's an open heart.
Franking on it.
Jeez.
That's an open heart, but that's 10,000. So, 10,000 US. See, I got to say I like it. I actually, if I had a choice, yeah, I would go gold as long as it's an attractive one, because there are many fucking ugly. Now, when you say stain, you've got to really, Frank, if it's an attractive one, like I think this is quite nice, yes, I'd do it. But if it's an ugly one, no, I wouldn't.
Good
This doesn't
point.
actually have a Zenith buckle. That's not a Zenith buckle. Is that a Zenith? Gosh, it is. It is a Zenith buckle. Okay. So my big criteria for you would be if it's an attractive. See, that's beautiful. But a gold one would have to be beauty. See, these are fucking ugly. Ugly as fuck. They're ugly, Mark. Mark, these are
I'm with
ugly.
you.
Do you
You're
see what I'm
100
saying?
Good advice. Frank, tell us in the comments which reference number are we talking about here?
How about these stale ones? with
Actually,
the,
this is
the
quite nice.
ceramic pieces?
I like this. I like the open heart. This is open heart, solid gold, 10. That is actually
That's good.
that is nice.
You got to get the gold. The steel is boring. Boring.
It does really depend on which
No,
one.
but what
because
I'm
the
saying
aesthetic-
is often the steel. Yeah,
it does really depend.
I like
So,
that
There you
one.
go.
That's fucking
Frank,
beautiful.
tell us
Actually,
which one.
if I had
Super chat. Super. Here's the reference number from
Super
here's
chat.
the reference number from
Frank
Frankie.
V, the reference. Okay, fuck me, Dad. I love these
Start typing.
fucking.
I'll
That's
leave
almost
it
as
out.
bad as an Omega reference. I can't
Bateman
remember those things.
Yeah,
program.
yeah, it is there.
Hey man, what's
Actually,
up?
I got 2043. I can see it,
Okay.
Marky.
Nice.
Let's see what that brings up. Oh, fuck! That's
not the right
actually
Yeah, get that one.
that's a beautiful. Actually, it's actually
Yeah, get
that's
it.
the iconic. Look at that. Fuck, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Fuck, that is so beautiful. Look at that. That is a fucking gorgeous. Look at that, guys. That is gorgeous. That's rose gold. Fuck me dead.
It's beautiful.
Classic.
I'd go for that.
That's the tricolor in gold, and I would definitely get that because it's only $4,000 more than the steel one. 100%.
That is gorgeous. Actually, Frank, that is a fucking gorgeous watch.
Beautiful.
I got to tell you, I really love the Zeniths.
I like the steel ones with the ceramic bezels, but that's a bit more basic.
Yeah.
Especially that new green one. That's quite funky.
It's the tricolor. I love it. I had one in steel.
You had one in steel.
I did do.
It's AD Never Calling's coming back.
Paul.
Jesus.
Paul.
Listen, Goldberg, back the fuck off this Bateman. He's a good guy. He's our guy. Back off.
Oh, look what we have here. We have Mike, and Mike the Snake.
Hey, Mike.
Good to see you, Mikey.
I'm just going to... Can you believe this? I had a plumber who was supposed to come this morning. Because, I don't know if I told you this. With the termites... Okay, we've killed the nest. The nest is dead, okay?
They ate the plumbing.
However...
They ate the plumbing.
No, we broke it.
No, they said there's water underneath because my house has a wooden floor. They said there's water underneath the place. He said that's going to attract termites. You need to deal with this water issue. Get a plumber out. So the plumber's supposed to be coming. I scheduled it an hour before the show because, hey, I don't like to get interrupted whilst I'm doing the show. But I got a no-show. I'm just going to give it a quick... I'll just be 1 minute.
1 minute. 1 minute.
So, what do you say, Bateman? You're in charge. Let's just put you in charge because everybody loves you.
I'm in charge?
Yeah. The program.
No, I'm not in charge. I'm just a sideman. I'm not a bigwig, all right?
Well, I don't know. AD Never Calling says everybody loves you and hates me, and I think he's probably right.
He's the best character to come along since we lost Dear Sirocco.
Well, would we compare him to Ross Rachel Brady?
How would we?
Well, I'm not going to be screwing any blow-up dolls, so...
Will you be getting pegged live on air?
No, thank you.
Then let's do AD Never Calling. You're up. Mikey, where are you, Mikey? Turn on that camera, Mike. Come on, talk to me.
What's wrong with a little quiet, Mark? Why you got to talk so much?
All right, let's let it be. And I'm not. I don't even know Bateman. I'm not hostile. Shh. Let's just...
Bateman's the new direction. I mean, he was discovered on Watch Nick. Watch Nick again, paving a road forward. Bateman is a highlight coming out of the show.
Excuse me, are you chattering during the silence?
No, I'm trying to drop the line here. I'm trying to explain how things are. You have to understand, you never watch any of these other shows. Thank God. Thank God.
I watched a little Watch Nick. I think I've been in the comments a couple times.
Yeah, we trash you over there slightly.
Good. Just spell my name right. Mark with a C. Please remember.
I always do.
Nice.
Because it's so weird.
It is a little.
But I understand the whole concept.
I don't. I have my mother to thank for having to spell my name my entire life. 60 plus years of Mark with a C.
I want to say something to you, Marky.
Yes, please tell me. I need a little booster. These guys hate me.
Sorry?
I said, these guys hate me. I need a little
It's a caring hate.
Yes. No, we don't hate you.
I got to tell you,
Patrick, work with the narrative, please.
Yeah.
By the way, I got a stain on the suede. You know that?
Oh, hold on.
Why did we hate that so much?
Let's see your stain.
Full screen.
Full screen your stain.
How does it smell?
I think that's saliva. It's just wet.
No.
You drooled on it?
I just licked it to try and clean it off, but
that'll help. That's what she said.
You can't just take it off and throw it in the washing machine or something.
If you really like the watch, you'd get the bracelet.
I think it's not. I think we know now.
Spray there, yeah.
I think we know what it
all
is.
over the cabinet.
Thank God
I'm going to get my box. Okay, I'm going to get the box out, and you can tell me what I need to add. Okay.
That's what she said.
1
I'm gonna
minute.
get my box.
I'm going to get the box.
What are you,
I'm going to get the box,
what are you gonna
and then
add
we
to my
can add. Okay.
What are you going to add to my box, big boy?
Jesus.
Okay, get the box, dear God, because like
Okay,
we've never seen the box.
No, but I've lost the Rolex. I lost the Rolex.
You know
and
what,
The big...
Mike the Snake is a Rolex man, and you?
Well, I needed the money. Do you understand?
I've
You need
heard
to
that
rejoin the
before.
fold.
Was the rent due?
I'm going to get the box.
Little boy blue. He needed the money.
He needs to rejoin the Rolex fold.
I mean, is he really anybody anymore?
He's still got the paddock.
I mean, yeah, but nobody really likes Paddock.
Oh, come on.
Well, listen.
Can you hear me?
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
what's up, Mike?
Did Mike, are you resurrected from the dead?
Yes. Yes, I somehow maybe pushed the button on my fucking headphones.
Mike, how does it feel to be a Rolex man when you're pontiff? Your pontiff is not even in your league.
Well, I'm not just a Rolex man.
Well, yes, you have a Seiko, but like really, that's all you
Oh,
got.
well, yeah. I mean that obviously, right? But secondly,
Oh wow, there's a big one, and I'm going to be screaming, but we'll wait for Archie.
if if my next few purchases are probably going to be Rolexes.
And
at
as I
least
said,
one more. At least
your
one more.
Your pontiff doesn't even have a Rolex. Archie, I have something to say to you. $100.
That's a huge donation.
That is huge. That is huge.
Thank you,
And
MT85.
it has a very good...
$100? Could you read it?
Buy a Rolex!
From MT85. $100.
$100. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible.
Be excited around here.
Hey, that is very, very exciting news there. I got to tell you something, Marky.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with Rolex is, you know what's wrong with Rolex, but don't you?
Mike and I have one, and you don't.
We all have one and you don't.
I've got
We all
one.
have one, and you don't.
Yeah. You've got one too, Bateman?
Yes, I've got the Explorer, the 39mm with the Mark II dial.
Come on, every normal human being.
Oh, I didn't realize that. You're a Rolex man.
He's
I
got the
showed you
fully
that in
loomed
the
dial, the
WhatsApp.
39.
And I mean, Patrick,
You said it was boring.
AD Never Calling has a favorite.
39 mil Explorer 1.
With the fully loomed
the
dial.
Mark II dial, yeah.
That's a beautiful watch. What more do you want?
Says Archie.
That's a lot of money. You know that?
It is. It wasn't cheap for me.
This is
That
true.
is a
Jimmy.
lot of money.
This is a true comment.
Mark is more excited than Arch.
And it's Archie's
Buy
money.
a Rolex. The problem is with Rolex, can I tell you? I just enjoyed being... Oh, we got Narc joining us. Holy shit.
We do, but
Share
then you.
screen.
All
I
right.
can't
Share
believe
screen,
you.
share screen,
Can't
share
be- you
screen.
MT85 just sent $100.
$100,
Shut
Nucky,
the fuck up.
$100.
You're too busy to even look at the screen. Acknowledge him. Give him eye contact. Eye contact.
Right,
Eye contact. Right?
Okay, let's do it, Narc.
Right.
Hands up, hands up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stop what you're doing. Why do you go back to what you're doing?
Put your
Right
hands up.
back to it. Right back
Put your
to
hands
it.
up in the air like you don't care. Patrick, I love you, buddy. Right? Let me give you some advice. You got to push back a bit. I don't want another sanitized sovereign on here.
Patrick, do you need advice from Narc? Just checking.
Which Patrick you talking to?
You.
I've got another. How many Patricks we got on?
Two.
Oh, Bateman's on.
Look, you holding his hand?
It's double Patrick's.
No, I'm just here because I'm just excited that he's here. Anything
call
to
me Bateman,
overpower
man.
Goldberg.
That'll be easier.
Well, you were here
Call
first.
Patrick and call me Bateman.
Let's be honest, Patrick.
All right, Patrick, let me give you some advice.
Go
You gotta
ahead.
take a few digs at this fat fuck. Look at him.
Fat fuck.
That worthless
Nah.
sweater. The same
Why don't
sweater.
you turn your before you start making dispersions? When you turn your
Look at those
camera
titties.
on,
Look at those titties.
why
That's
don't
same
you turn your camera on, Narc?
Why
We've
don't you
worn the
turn your
same
camera
Why
on?
don't you turn your camera on, Narc?
You want to jump at the same times. How
I
many
got
times
4
this
of
week?
them, Narc.
What if Narc's
It's
really
so
pretty? Wouldn't it be ironic if Narc's
Goldberg, where have you been, buddy?
Narc's really handsome?
Goldberg, where have you been?
Traveling a lot.
Not
He's
gone
been
long enough.
He's been very busy. Narc is you know, I
Well-
might get my son's tutor. What do you think? I could put the tutor in the box for photos. What do you think of that as an
Anyway,
idea?
Have a good show, Arch. Good luck, Patrick, or the new Patrick. By the way, Mark, they've done a great job the last couple of days. They
Bateman
made $1,000
stays.
yesterday.
Someone
we got
has
you.
to.
Take it easy, Knock.
Someone
Take
has
care.
to.
You got to push
Narc,
back.
we love you.
See the money. You see the money this Bateman brings in. He's your new future.
He's the guy.
He's
No
your
roll,
cash
no
cow,
problem.
Arch.
Who do
We
we
got
to
a
the
super
Bateman.
chat. The ghost of Pablo Escobar, $2, guys. No Rolex, no paradise.
True, you cannot enter the gates of heaven in anything other than a Rolex. Certainly
That's
not.
true. Materialism for the win.
Definitely not in a Pagani.
It's in the Bible.
It's in the. In the meantime, can I put in a tutor? What do you think of that idea?
Super chat. That's the idea.
A tutor. What do you think of a tutor in the box?
Which one?
Tutor
Which one would you get?
in the box.
Get
Super
the
chat.
Luke or
MT85, $2. Take the 100 and buy a new sweater. I like this sweater. You know that?
When's the last time you washed it?
I didn't know you have to wash them.
Yeah, it used to be blue. Now it's dingy grayish, yellow.
You could put them in
We're
the
watching it.
freezer.
Yeah, we're watching it patina in real time.
Tell me this. What do you guys think of the instead of getting a Rolex, how about if I get a tutor?
Super chat. Pete Clen.
P. Clen, smartest guy in Australia. Here we go. P. Clen, $5. Mike the Snake. Word on the street is that Sard will come back if you give us the crib tour that you promised Sirocco. By the way,
Well, Mike
he
is
never
giving us-
did get that urn. He wanted that urn. He never got that urn.
Or the tour.
No, we talked. It was all he knew it wasn't. I wasn't capable of doing it, and we talked about it.
Oh, the tour. You weren't capable of doing it because of privacy reasons.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
caring
Hey,
for my
Mike.
mom, I had to kind of set the ladies aside.
I
Yeah.
see. Hey, Mike, since you knew Sirocco, right? You were friends with him, right?
I believe so, yeah.
I mean, of all people, you're just as close, if not anyone else. You knew the real Sirocco. Wouldn't you say that Bateman is the best guy to come along? I know you're not big on names or remembering anything or recognizing anything or understanding anything, but
That's so
for the
mean.
most
You gotta
part,
stop hyping me up, man. Come on.
That's
for the
so
most part,
mean.
wouldn't you say Bateman's the best thing to come along since Sirocco died?
So rude.
Is he the new Brit with the short hair?
Well, he's the new guy with the voice from New Zealand, Brit. Yeah,
He's the new super chat.
with
And
the cool voice, with the radio voice.
Super chat.
yeah, no, he's a kick in the pants.
Right?
What
What
the
does that
fuck?
mean? Is that good or bad?
Good, very good.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Mike,
My bad.
the punters say you're slurring your words. You okay?
I'm fine.
All right.
Man, he's had a long day, dude. It's late where he is. It's
Let me
like
tell you
How's
what.
the leg, Mike?
Anybody
3:30.
taking care of the mom is okay with me because that is tough stuff. And ask me how I know. Tough.
I don't know, man.
Oh,
Like,
this is beautiful.
getting better.
5230.
That's good, Mike.
Let's
That's
look at
good.
this. Would you pick? Look, guys, look at this. This is the question. The super chat. Ant G, $5.
Oh wow.
This world time. So this is the 5230. This is the one Tan's got. It's the white gold. It's got the gray dial. Absolutely beautiful. or this is the one Kesslowitz had, the weekly calendar. No brainer. No brainer at all. I'd go for the
52:30
world
time.
time. You'd have to go for the world time.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Super chat.
What do you think? What do you guys say? World time?
I'm picking the world time.
You'd have to. Yankee Doodle, $5. Art, shouldn't you be wearing a fine merino wool sweater, not tacky cotton, to complement the fine timepieces on your wrist?
Is that the San Martin sweater?
Oh, I wear a T-shirt with my San Martin.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You know what I've noticed, Arch? You know what I've noticed on the show is that, Mike took some time off. The super chats were gone, man. And Mike took some time off, and then Bateman slid in on the time slot, and the super chats are through the roof. I've been calculating it, and right now, since Bateman's been here, he's responsible of $34,000 in super chats.
All in one day. It's pretty amazing.
I wish, man. I wish. Imagine that.
That's how hey, there's always someone to fill our shoes. Always.
Your shoes
I
are
gotta
about size
tell
7.
you, guys, it's a tricky thing. I gotta say this to you guys. I think it might be a time for me to be Rolex less. That's my gag. No Rolex.
Have you ever? Well, you are Rolex less.
What are you talking about? You couldn't be any more less right now.
You know what? He could owe one to somebody, and then he could be like -1 Rolex. Archie, have you ever thought of having no watches, just like completely being watchless for a while?
Oh, I did that. I did that after the burglary, Mark.
Well, fair point. You know what? Maybe
Guess what I'm wearing right now.
Actually, I had one. I had the Explorer 2.
It'd be like me having no dogs.
I'm wearing my
Ooh.
Timex Iron Man from the remake of the 80s version.
I might just sneak in. I got to sneak into my son's room and take the Tudor. Can I go and sneak the Tudor? Put it in the box?
Sneak or steal?
Sneak, because I'm going to put it back.
I don't know, man. Why don't you just ask him for it?
He's not home.
Oh, okay.
Sneak in.
To make the box look complete, go for it. Go on then.
I'm going to sneak that watch.
I like this new Black Bay 46.
46?
They just introduced it. I believe it's Black Bay 46 or Black Bay 48. I believe
the new 43 millimeter one, or
yeah, it's very large. But
68. You mean 68?
Yeah,
because the Black Bay 68 is the 43 millimeter.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I said the first time. Black Bay 68.
You did not, but let's go with that.
They're just words anyway. It doesn't matter.
That's all right. That's all right.
You said 48.
Use your words. Come on now.
You're all right. How's your blood sugar? Could you take a reading right now? I wonder if you're low.
No, I'm fine. Thanks.
All right. Please remember, my stepbrother died of diabetic coma. Going low is not funny.
It's going low, but
I hear it, Mike. You hear it in your voice. I know diabetes.
Have you checked it?
Well.
Hey, why don't you look at your Libre? Check your Libre. What does it say?
I just did check it. It's like stupid low right now.
No.
Is it 79? Is it 64?
Mikey, drink your juice if it's low because you sound low.
Yeah, I've already done so.
What's the Libre say?
When did you do so?
Before I logged on.
Yeah, then you need more. You need a Coke, you need an orange juice, you need a candy, you need something right now. Particularly if it says low, because you sound low, and I know what low sounds like. Sounds like you.
All right. I'll go take care of that. I'll be back.
What's your Libre say, Mike?
And then come back so we know you're all right. Patrick, you can just hear it in his voice. He's definitely low.
Yeah.
People who are low sound like they're drunk.
It's low.
He's not drunk. He's just low. But it sounds like drunk, so you got to know what you're hearing here.
Is this on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
All right, Mike. Do you have? Is he gone?
I don't know.
I think
Because
he
he has
I
that
think
Libre on his arm and under his
no.
tricep.
What he said, yeah, what he said was it was low, stupid low, and then he had something on before he came on, but that was like 15 minutes ago. And what that tells us is not, he needs more.
I know, but one time he checked it and right on his phone, it's instant and told him
Yeah.
it was like
I hear you.
86 or.
What happens is they get so low, they forget to check. They can't make sense of what we're telling them to do.
I got you.
Then the message has to be simple. It's eat. That's the message.
I'm
Eat.
glad you took care of that because he could have stayed on with us and just fallen right on his carpet.
It's
Yeah,
just,
good spotting.
let me tell you what, people die from this.
Oh,
And I know
What do they die from?
diabetic coma. You can go if you go low, you pass out, and if you're alone, you can die.
You know what Michelle Obama said? When they go low, we go high.
I would way rather get high than be low. That's just me.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go buy some food at the grocery store.
Hey,
Hey.
what are we getting? What do we have?
Oh, my wife sent me a list, a whole bunch of stuff for the fourth.
Wife
We're
of
making
yours. Could you explain how you did that? By the way,
homage steak.
second wife, Marky. It's always better.
I mean, you done
It's
well.
always better second wife. Good
Done
advice.
Always.
Guys, I want to show this to you. I want to show you full screen, full screen, full screen. Look at this. Maybe I don't need to buy anything. Look at that.
You'll have to buy another Tudor for your son.
What do you reckon?
Beautiful.
Sell the box.
I am trying to sell it. I haven't had any bites.
Sell the box. Make room by getting rid of that Zenith. Give the Tudor back.
You know what? I want to be completely Rolex free. Rolex. Tudor's not. Is Tudor Rolex or not?
No.
Sister company.
It is not. This is Rolex Tudor. Not even close.
Tudor is the poor man's Rolex.
Exactly.
Is it poor man or it could be the sophisticated man about town?
Not really.
I've got a friend with the root beer, the GMT root beer, and that's a beautiful watch. They're quite big.
I got a Pam as a diver. That's a cool diver. I got a Zenith. I got a Omega. I've got all I need to do is add. Actually, you know what would be good? Black Bay Pro. Black Bay Pro. The Explorer 2.
Too chubby. Knock off the Explorer 2.
I am. What do you reckon?
It's too thick. Nobody likes it.
It's cheap.
I don't
like
them.
cheap.
Like
You know
14
that?
mil thick for a GMT. Like, what are they doing? You might as well just get another Polar or something.
Everybody flips it.
Polars are expensive.
Well, okay, what about the black dial one, the 226570?
Well,
No, that's expensive. They're expensive. They're expensive. They're not cheap.
Yeah, the black dial one.
listen, you can get the original, the 40 millimeter one. There's still probably the black ones. Probably you can get one for like $6.
Oh yeah, the original 40 mils are cheap, aren't they? The 16570s.
Well, that's when he was screaming Polar Explorer for 5 years. That's the one he meant.
Yeah.
I got one. I didn't like it. I paid $3,500 for it.
Oh, that's a bargain.
Well, because back in the day they were ridiculously cheap, and they've about doubled now. But like you know, but that was 10 years ago.
Jeez, yeah.
By the way, you know, we're getting a bad review here, guys, from the Bear.
Today is total garbage.
What can you do?
What
you know, they
can
can't
you
all
do?
be winners, can they?
It's hard.
It's hard, fuckers. It's hard.
It's hard, fuckers.
It is hard.
That's exactly it. Exactly it. Exactly it.
If Bear was here, he would say, "Listen, fuckface, get rid of the Breguet."
Get rid. No, he wouldn't say the Breguet. He would say, "Get rid of Breguet."
Yeah.
You know, your Eastern Europeans always drop the articles. Super chat.
Super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat. We've got a super chat here. Thomas Burnett, £2. How did steak and Stella dinner go with wifey? Oh, what happened? Who jumped off? Who jumped off?
Nobody. I just turned on. I
Yeah,
turned
it
off
actually-
my camera so I could yawn. Quite frankly.
It was actually, I finished off that wine.
Did you?
And we finished the wine off. We had some, I did roast vegetables, and Look at these douches trying to sound like me.
Listen, fuckface.
Look at this douche. She's trying to sound like me. I will suck your blood. Mina, come to me. In the middle of the night, as the children of the night howl outside the castle Dracula.
Exactly. Exactly. So that is absolutely fantastic news.
What's fantastic news? Be specific.
How did the dinner with the wife go? You know, Thomas, it was good. I'll be honest with you. We had a great chat. We had a great time. I'm thinking about relocating overseas. Where would you go? Where would you go? Where would you go to relocate? If you had to relocate somewhere.
Thailand. 100% Thailand or the
Oh,
Philippines.
but Thailand doesn't have good visas. The visas are fucking
So
difficult.
then Cambodia. Amazing visas. And or
See, what the problem is, all the countries I get long visas. Hong Kong.
They're expensive.
They got the lady boys in Thailand.
They got ladyboys everywhere. Don't you worry about that, Bateman. Listen. Philippines, you can stay 3 years on a tourist visa, renewable. 3 years on a tourist visa without leaving the country. You just got to renew it every once in a while, and they speak English. I'm like,
yeah. I'm trying to think what is a good place to. I don't know. I never really liked Philippines.
Makati. You want to go to BGC?
What about?
Makati?
I was thinking about Malaysia. How long can I stay in Malaysia for?
Well, you have an apartment at Irwin's.
I'm going to do a budget up. I want to get Erwin next time and ask him.
Irwin was $500 a month on that very nice, very large apartment, and that was, for 1 month. I'm sure for a 6-month or a 12-month lease, you'd probably get it down to $400, $450.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. Is living.
It's in KL. You'd need a scooter because he says it's not in the center, but that's
okay.
a great price, right?
Like a 4-wheeled scooter or something? Or?
Super chat.
Yankee Doodle, $2. Is Vietnam good for mongering? Yankee, yes. I got a friend who loves it there.
I wouldn't think so.
Actually, Mark, can I? No, I better not. I better not.
Well, they don't like an age gap relationship very much in Vietnam, so I wouldn't think it would be as good as Thailand. Not even close.
They don't like an age gap.
Nope.
They don't.
Nope.
Yes, they do. I see.
Well, I mean, listen, if you're talking about like straight up like work, maybe that's available, but Thailand is the place for that, really. Secondly, Angeles City in
No, I've heard Vietnam is amazing. It's the new Thailand. Yankee Doodle. I've been to Vietnam once, and it is the new Thailand. Believe you me, District 1 is the place to go.
We need Suckerhorn right now because he knows all this stuff.
He's the expert.
Or Federico. Right, Archie? Is that wrong that I said that? Archie?
Australians can stay in Vietnam for up to 90 days on a tourist or business e-visa. If a longer stay is needed, it's recommended to contact the near... Oh, fuck. You've tried dealing with the Vietnamese embassy?
Vietnam is actually not that good for visas right now. I'm telling you, Thailand is not great. Cambodia is wonderful for visas, and the Philippines is really good. KL, I'm not too sure. Malaysia, Indonesia, but Malaysia would be cheaper. But those are the ones I know.
Super chat.
Narc is back.
Narc is back. What's Narc saying? Yes.
For getting rid of Mark the Snake. Good job.
Hopefully he didn't pass out.
Hey,
That was
can we get an
that was a
update?
fake low blood sugar level crap. He's threatened by too many people on the fucking panel.
Let's hope so.
By the way, you've moved to number 3 in my death pool, Mark.
So I've moved up or down?
You probably got a good 2 years. 2
years?
2 years.
I won't even
2
make
years.
7. I won't even make
It
7.
looks like you got a large prostate. You got that checked out lately?
I'd love to give you a closer look.
Let's have a look here. I'm actually looking at relocating.
Wait,
What
just
do you think
wait,
of that?
wait. I heard this crap before. Look, I got big gossip, which I'm not going to reveal because I haven't got a big mouth.
You know, I'm
I
sorry.
know how to
but
keep secrets.
Your Australian accent is making.
I spoke to someone who's in the know. He's in the loop. I'm not going to reveal who that redheaded gold digging cunt is, but he said there's moves behind the scenes. Tim has reached out. You should milk this more. That $100 super chat. There's more to it, Arch. But you're just like a fucking idiot.
Well,
you don't reach out to him. You do a collab here.
Hey, Narc, we've got to find the right time, okay? I've just started the show. We just started the show. We got the pillars. We had to do some watch talk.
You don't know what pillars are.
And now we've got some. Oh, that's
behind the scenes.
Cambodia.
Let me tell you something. Patrick, how you going, buddy?
Good to see you, mate.
A few more gay jokes, maybe. A few more digs at Mark. Look, this is how you get Bear back, you stupid fat fuck, right? This is how you catfish him.
Just
right?
pay him. Just pay him.
Bear and Tommy behind the scenes are making moves, right? If you can get Tim, you two collab. Go on his stream, back and forth, back and forth. You're versatile. You're flippers, right? That's how you get Bear back. You got to read it between the lines. The $100 super chat. Do you think Tim said that money? Bear gave him that money.
Got him a lot of advice.
That wasn't Tim's money. Bear gave him $100. That's how much Bear wants Tim to come back. Tim comes back. Bear comes back. Bear comes back. Tan comes back.
Is this your Mike impression, like where you just go on and on and on?
Yes.
Yes.
You.
Bear gave Tim the money.
Blah blah blah.
Patrick, what do you think?
Blah 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 blah.
I don't know, man. Hey, is Mike actually okay?
We hope so.
What kind of question is that? What are you making fun of him for?
I gotta tell you, this is
genuinely asking.
What are you making fun of him for? What do you mean he's okay? What does that mean?
Genuinely asking, Narc. Fuck off.
No! There was malice in that.
There was no malice in that. I am
yes, there was. What are you implying that he's slow?
I asked him how his leg was.
What are you implying that he's
dick,
slow?
mate. Come on.
What do you mean? You're implying it was a fake injury?
Hey, Narc,
what are you implying? No, wait.
Patrick told me to fuck off.
Hey, shut the fuck up, you crusty old gay fuck. I'm talking to Patrick. What are you implying here?
Sometimes you got to play with his microphone. He really hates that.
I'm jumping off. See you later.
Yeah, I told you.
Hey, Narc.
I told you he hates.
He's gone.
He hates when I do that, Bateman, man. He goes nuts when I touch that microphone button. He goes crazy. He will not be censored. He will not.
Now, I got to tell you something, Marquis.
Yes, tell me.
I'm actually one of the strong panelists. Is this new Bateman guy?
Yeah, no, Bateman's great.
And
the voice of silk.
He's got that voice. The voice is so good.
Can I just can I make a request though, Bateman, right now?
Sure.
You know who's that British guy who does the YouTube videos, and he was only a pair of hands. We never saw his face, only heard his voice.
That was the Andrew Morgan guy.
Yeah, and then he went out on his own and showed his face. Let me just say, please, just don't ever show your face. I'm sure it's a nice one. But after the Andrew Morgan thing, when I was like in love with the voice and then saw the face and realized, no.
He's not too bad looking. He's a good looking guy.
Just say it destroyed the entire, narrative.
Yeah,
so please,
I'll tell you what, I do like my anonymity. So
let me
I'll
live
keep
in
you
my
well
fantasy world with you. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Thank you. Are we done with McLobster? Did you look up Sanookville, Archie? Pull it up.
Yeah, it's on the screen there. That's actually in Cambodia. Fuck. You know what? I tell you what the problem is. Okay, I'm just gonna add invite member now. You're getting an invite now. Here we go. Now this is for you.
For who?
This is for my friend The Voice. I have now just added you to StreamYard. Okay, so did you get that? You just got to accept that.
I got it. Yeah.
Okay, just log off and log back on, and then you can actually put yourself on the stream. Try it.
All right.
Actually, you'll also be able to end the stream anytime you want by pushing the red button.
Yes.
So
We
dope.
got a super chat. Super chat.
Super
Thomas Burnett, £10. Have a drink, Arch. Let's pick up the momentum. Yes, I totally agree. Let me say something to you. I want to say this to you, Marquis.
Yes, say it while I'm plugging in my laptop.
I got a friend of mine who was going out with a girl.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Yes, you can press the button, Bateman. You can put yourself. Yeah, you put yourself on. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that? And you can
Yes.
also, you know, those views there. You can change the views of the screen. Did you see that?
Yes, I see. Just sort of below the screen, you got like.
Yeah. So
different
now
modes.
what you're going to do is for the next 10 minutes is fucking annoy the shit out of us by changing the view.
Just play with it.
Changing
Play
the
with
views.
it. Yeah. Please do that. Yeah. Yeah. You get it. See?
Easy. There you go.
That is in Cambodia there. Now you know the thing. I got to tell you this. My friend of mine. I want to tell you this story. He's dating a girl, and she said, "I just want to tell you, I really like shopping, eating, sleeping, but I hate sex."
That's the girl or the guy?
And he actually said to me he was really embarrassed because he thought it reflected his manhood. I said, no, that doesn't. I said, that's not embarrassing. Thank God you didn't. I said, it's time to exit the relationship. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, it's time to exit the relationship.
Put up or shut up?
Sorry?
Put up or shut up?
Put up. I mean, at least she's told you the
Exactly.
truth. Now, I'm going to get a drink. I got to get a.
It's always a bad idea.
What are we getting?
telling-
Monkey shoulder?
It's always a bad idea telling the truth.
Dad's house.
Does it ever really work out, Bateman, when you tell the truth?
Oh, we got to.
I don't know. It's good to live in fantasy, right?
Tell us,
What's
because
this?
these are pretty good.
Let's have a look at the bottle, please. And were you
Mm.
paid to do this? Do we even have a single super chat saying drink?
Oh, Thomas Burnett, £10. £10.
All right, beautiful.
Is this a whiskey or?
This is not a bad. Talisker is not a bad whiskey.
No, it's a good one, isn't it? Is it what's better, that or Lagavulin?
Oh, no question, Lagavulin. But it's a different price point and age statement.
Have you tried mixing whiskey with Mountain Dew? Mark, believe it or not, that was actually made as a taster for whiskey.
But like, okay, listen, you could mix. What whiskey could you mix with Mountain Dew? Like maybe Jack Daniels or something other shitty. Like
You could, but I mean, I'm deadly serious,
to
right?
be
If
like
you look it up, it was
rye.
actually made as something you mix with the whiskey.
Canadian.
Not
rye,
even
but
joking.
It's got to be shitty whiskey. Like otherwise, it's a waste.
Yeah, I
Like-
guess.
like-
What do you
you
think
know,
of the
maybe-
box?
Give it a try, though.
I'm going to take a photo of that.
Like 7 and 7.
Give it a try.
I mean, let me think. What's the Jim Beam? You could mix Jim Beam with anything, but the one thing you cannot do with Jim Beam is drink it straight or even make an old fashioned out of it because it's just not nice. But
No,
you could make a whiskey sour out of it and it's fine.
I haven't drank it in years, honestly. So,
No. What do you mix with Jim Beam?
what would I mix with it? I'd probably mix ginger ale.
Jim Beam, I would mix with just like Coke.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
But ginger ale be all right. I mean, the only recipe that I like Jim Beam in at all is in a whiskey sour.
Mm.
Nobody told me about scotch. I used to drink scotch when I was very young, like in my early 20s, but nobody told me to be careful about bad scotch versus good scotch, and I got fucked up on bad scotch. And now it was coming out of my nose, my ears. I mean, I can't even smell scotch, and I ruined it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm very careful with tequila now because of that. I don't want to ruin that. Jim Beam is worse than piss. You know what? You're not 100% wrong there, Steele. You're not 100% wrong.
Excellent news.
What's the news?
I got to tell you something. Now, so now you can start shows, you can end shows. Bateman's got the new controls. Now, Bateman, I want to ask you something,
this
okay?
one, and this
Yes.
one, and this one, and this one.
Please,
I dare you.
Bateman,
I dare you.
tomorrow, I'm not doing a show. Do you want to run a show solo just to see how it goes?
Oh, here we
Look,
go.
I would love to, but tomorrow I'm going to be helping out my mother. We're going to pick up a brand new car for her. So,
Oh, what are you getting?
well, it's not a brand new car. It's secondhand. It's a Holden Spark. It's nothing special.
Okay, that's the little one, isn't it?
Yes, she's wanting to downsize, and she's also wanting to get a motorcycle, which I'm trying to tell her not to do. But
Mom wants a
what sort of
motorcycle?
I'm not too sure what it was. It was a train.
They're dangerous. Do you know that?
Yes, but I mean, you've got to drive them and sort of have that sort of defensive driving style and sort of think that everyone is a bad driver. You know, just sort of.
How old is Mom, if I might ask?
She's going to be 63 soon.
It's not a good idea.
That's what I'm trying to tell her. That's what I'm trying to tell her.
Why
It
does she
kind of
want
just
to
scares the shit out of me.
divorce from your dad?
I love her being adventurous.
Yeah, quite a while ago. Quite a while ago.
Your dad remarried?
Yes, they've both remarried.
What does her husband say?
Yeah, look, no comment. No comment.
You don't get on with him?
Well, here's the deal.
No, we get on.
Bateman's
We get
trying
on.
to
She's
keep his-
just kind of sorry.
She's kind of what? She's kind of what?
She does what she wants to do, you know. We got the knock on.
We do. Bateman trying to keep his
You
mother
can
alive.
put the knock on. You can take them off.
I
You can
just
put
did.
it on there. You got the controls, man.
You could shut off his
What's up,
mic.
Shut the fuck up. Patrick, I'm glad you took my advice. I spoke to Patrick offline. I said, Patrick, this is what's going to happen. You're going to come on. He's going to rely on you more and more. Then he's going to ask you to do a show. Then you have to come up with a ready-made excuse. Help your mother buy a new car.
All
That's
falling
a
into
good
plan,
one.
exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did I tell you he's going to ask you to run a show? You're going to be the new Tim. Like you said yesterday, I love the old Tim days. I used to pay him so I could do fuck all. And the way he tries to word it, all right, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you, Patrick. No, he's helping you, you fat fuck. Patrick, I'm giving you an opportunity here. Archie, I love you. He's trying to weasel out of work. Do a show tomorrow. See how you go.
That evil laugh.
Arch, I love you, buddy.
Bateman, remember you can play with Nark's microphone, and he loves it when you do that.
Is there any?
I'm not doing that.
His default setting is, how the hell can I get out of working? Look at him. He knows I'm right. Patrick, we're going to have another offline stream. Look at this guy. I love him. I don't care what he gets up to with Dave at the fucking hotels overseas. I don't care what depraved crap they get up
Hey,
to.
I'm going to show you something. I just got something really nice.
from
I got
Dave?
something really beautiful. Look at this, guys. This is the collection. No Rolex. Look at that. Isn't that look beautiful?
Oh, that's a beautiful photo. Did
you
you just
trolling
take
us?
that on the Nikon?
Is that a stolen?
No. That's just on the Google Pixel. I just took it outside lighting. Did a little bit of lighting there. But what do you think? The Breguet's in the back. Just a nice.
Guys, the entire collection apparently is at Archie's house on his picnic table outside in the patio. If you've been planning on visiting Archie and picking up a collection for yourself, there's a lovely 8-piece box ready to go at any time.
8-piece box. What do you think?
Look, I'm going to go. Hey, 1 sec. I want to apologize for Mike the Snake. Did you hear the way he attacked me yesterday? Share screen.
Bateman, you just press that. You press that button there. You have a.
How do I do that? How do I do? Oh, yeah, there we go.
Oh, I got to take mine off. Let me take
Yes,
mine
that's the
off.
problem.
Then you can share it now. Let Bateman do that.
What do you mean you had an employee? What do you mean you had an employee? What does that mean?
This is many years ago when I was doing very, very well, and
Is this when you had the gold digging girlfriend? Is this when you had the gold digging girlfriend?
This is before her,
How long is this story going to take?
I'll make a long story short. I had a nice apartment. I gave it to him, and I just said, "Here
What, you
go,"
had a nice
you know?
apartment and you gave it to him?
Yeah.
You gave the apartment?
I was moving, and I just, instead
You're
of
renting? Were you renting?
yeah, I always rented.
Yes, but you're doing well. Why didn't you own your own property?
Shut the fuck up and let me tell my fucking story.
Yeah, but if you go, well, why didn't you own your own property while you're renting? It's always good to own your own
The
property.
business is in the money's in the business. It's not in
Yeah,
rental
but I should
property.
listen to you.
All right.
Wait, I need to be apologised to.
By the way, I
Hey!
just went through some medication. I'm trying to work out what these are for.
I'll just take them and find out.
You buy medication in Chinese.
if
Why didn't you
they're-
ask
I'm trying to work out
beforehand?
what these are for.
Super chat.
Let's find out.
Hey, we got a super chat. Thomas Burnett, £2. Is the Pizza Hut shop or KFC open yet? They're open soon, Thomas.
By the way, they look like plastic stick pills.
But KFC's not healthy. You know, Mark, it's not good food for you, you know?
Well, you know, every once in a while you can indulge. I know you've been eating healthy lately, like a lot of salads, a lot of broccoli. You can indulge now and
Good
again.
point. I was actually going to make soup today. I was going to make soup with pork.
Actually,
and soup.
All right,
I
one
mean-
second, Patrick. Before I go, maybe we can run the show and I can play clips.
Play the
We
clip.
could run rampant.
Hey, Nark, how about I let you run the show tomorrow?
You will be doing repeating that video where you've got evidence that your father's banging your wife.
I don't care, Nark. If you run the show for free, you can run whatever the fuck you like.
No, I want you to donate some money to Mike the Snake, because Mike the Snake is the one that made the money yesterday.
No worries. We can. Where is Mike the Snake gone?
He's
Then
fainted.
if you- He's the heart and soul of this stream.
I thought it was Bateman.
No. Who
I
also
thought I
got
was
to
the-
mock?
I thought I was the
No.
Antichrist here, and Bateman.
I've
was the
analysed the analytics. He's made over 90 grand, but a lot of those super trolls are mocking and trolling Mike the Snake.
Bateman earned 37.5 today.
I think Mike the Snake, as a show of generosity and goodwill, send him some money, Arch. Sometimes it's good to give.
Actually, I think this is a pretty good idea that Marcus has. Somebody ought to call him. I don't have his number. Go
Well,
ahead,
wait, what do you mean he's
I'm
dead?
getting a wellness check on Mike.
I'm going to pay out. He's a second favourite in my death pool. Fuck.
Hmm.
I was hoping to last a bit longer. He's going to be missed.
Gone.
Well, let's
It's not-
make sure he's not gone.
By the way, Bear, you moved up to fourth favourite in my death pool. Some guy's taking the
Bear's
bet.
so young and vital.
No, some guy's taking a bet that he's going to fall while he's walking up the stairs. He's got a bad hip and bad knee.
What do you think, Narky? What do you know about a Seiko tuna? What do you think?
Is that a?
Well, that's a cool one.
That's a quartz
Let me ask you
watch.
something.
That's quartz. That's quartz.
It's quartz.
But it's beautiful.
Sapphire. It's
Tuna.
I don't even remember how many. I think it's.
You don't look bad for a 68-year-old.
I know. I'm not 68, but close.
Right?
I'm getting
How often do you get Botox?
Pretty
But no,
close.
you do.
You know what? Of course I do. Everybody should. But I haven't had Botox in like probably 9 months. Like I'm overdue.
Maybe you should.
You know what? I'm overdue.
Yeah, the neck is giving it away.
You know
You
what?
need to wear hey,
The neck. Listen, the neck is a problem. You can't Botox.
no, you wear a scarf.
No, yeah, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a sandwich clip. You know, like a chip clip. I'm going to put that in the
Look,
back.
you're fighting a losing battle when you're going out with a.
Here,
when you
let's take a
go out with
closer
your
look. Hold on.
your
Look, see this. If I pull the skin, there's a surgery for that. But like,
no, you get a hair clip. You put it at the back.
that's what I think. I'm with
Now-
you on that one.
No, you're looking good. Oh, look, I'll give you an honest assessment. You're looking good, but you're dating a 33-year-old. You're fighting a losing battle. Do you understand?
Oh no, it's true. It's 100% true. He's not even going to be 50 when I'm 80.
Bad
be
breath
dead.
pills.
You'll be dead when he's 50.
Maybe. I hope not. You know what? My people live a long time, Narc. I come from a very long. Dad's 90 and sharp as a tack. Mom's deep into her 80s.
Let me ask you one question. All right, be honest with me. Do you think if you
Super
didn't have the
chat.
money here,
After this
that,
super chat.
Fool. Yang Ying Sang pills, 100 pills per box for bad breath.
What are you reading?
87 MT 85 $2 passed on Titanium Yachtmaster. Have the
Oh
tuna.
no! What
Oh,
are you
God.
crazy? That's no.
by the
no,
way, you got to
no,
add MT85 on the banner as
No.
today's sponsor.
no.
Arch!
It sells for
Arch!
triple retail. It's like so marked up. I can't believe you passed that. Nobody gets offered that.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Patrick, do you know how to do a banner?
No.
No.
Archie,
Call them back.
MT85.
Oh, I
is
see it.
bid-
I see it.
Call them back.
Can you? Today's sponsor, a bigger simp, is MT85.
Thank you.
Mm.
These are for bad breath. I had no idea.
Well,
What do they taste
I think
like?
take the whole box and
That's
then eat the cardboard. Lick the cardboard, take them all.
Ah!
Now, did he pass on the titanium? Can you
They're
pull
like
that watch up?
mothballs.
Super
Patrick, can you bring that watch up? Give him value.
chat, super
They're
chat.
like eating mothballs.
Hold on. Sorry.
Mac Lobster, $2. Pacino, there we go. Pacino had another one, another kid
Oh,
at
that's
82.
disgusting. That's disgusting and
Why is that
irresponsible.
disgusting?
He's going to be dead in 1 year. It's irresponsible to have a kid at above 50.
That kid'll be very set up.
MT85, $2. I can call them back. They treat me really
Call
well.
them back immediately. That is not one to pass on.
Let's bring up the watch. Let's bring up the watch. Let's give him value. Let's ball wash MT85.
Call them back instantly. Say, I was out of my mind. I'm sorry. For a tutor, you were passing on the titanium Yachtmaster that nobody can get? Oh, my God.
Is this it?
Call them back.
I think it's it. I'm not sure. Can we get
Bear
clarification?
Clooney says, call them back.
Is this the watch?
Watch Nerd
Fuck,
says,
I love
call
that
them
tudor.
back.
That's beautiful. Tudor Pelagos. I'd get one of those.
That's very
MT.
nice, but
Tudor
come
Ultra.
on, come on, come on, come on.
MT, jump on the panel. Jump on the panel.
Call them back.
Archie,
Yes.
put your hands in here. What the fuck are you doing?
Hands up.
I gotta
Keep
put
him
my
there.
son's watch back before he gets shitty at me. I gotta put this back.
Your son hates you. It doesn't matter. Come on.
And I don't want to get him upset. If he knows I've touched it, he'll fucking hit the roof.
Super chat.
Thomas Burnett,
God.
£10. Have a top up, Arch. Make it a double. Cheers.
Ooh, a double.
I will do that.
Listen, MT, I'm getting to you, but right after this shot of whiskey, Archie, you need to show us the drinky poo.
Yeah. I'm
So,
gonna have a whiskey for
MT,
you guys,
look,
okay?
your AD loves you, but
Was that the watch, Mark? Was that the watch that was pulled up?
No, what was
Whiskey?
pulled up was the Tudor version of it, but
Patrick, you stupid fuck.
That's
Bring
a
up the
single.
right watch.
I thought he wanted
No,
the
no,
fucking
no, no,
Pelagos
no, no.
Ultra, man.
That's a single.
That's
Which one is
Titanium.
it?
Hold on. You've been paid for it.
Are you talking about the Yachtmaster 42?
Yes, in titanium.
All right.
For fuck's sake, you impersonating Mike the Snake?
That's a generous single, but okay. Good pour, Archie. Good pour. Now, slow it down.
Oh, good put. Cheers, fuckaroonies.
Cheers, queers. Bunk. Okay, well
Let's have a
done.
look at the time. Let's look at. Is this the watch?
Here's MT85 says, super chat, read it.
MT85, $2. Mark, I get 4 a year. Pepsi, Pandas, Batman. Get a panda. 4 pandas.
No.
So they love you, but don't turn them down on that one. I'm sure you can get another one if they love you to the degree that they're giving you those watches, but you turned them down on probably the third hardest to get catalog watch there is. First is the Panda. Second is the Pepsi, but I think that one will be number 3 in steel for sure, or in non-precious, and on catalog. Of course, the off-catalog stuff gets crazier, but the on-catalog, that's very high up.
Archie, what the hell are you doing? Don't turn your back to the camera.
I'm just taking that back to my son's room before.
All right, can you add MT85 to the banner?
Oh,
You gotta ball wash these fuckers.
What is that microphone there, Narky?
I don't know. I gotta get a new mic. 1 sec. Is it still bad?
It's got a little better.
there we go.
How was it now?
Better.
There we
There we
go.
go.
Done.
I made the banner, so.
And he's no, the banner is fine. Put the banner back. We just had to. show
That's
the
good.
two.
That's good.
We had to.
All
Fill, nice. Look at you learning how to use the banners.
Is the audio still shit?
That's actually a great
No,
idea.
it's
The
okay.
audience is 146. It's quite high.
It's better than fucking Keslow. Jesus.
So, Patrick, how are you going today? How do you think you're going?
I'm doing all right, thanks. I'm doing all right. Yeah.
You enjoying it?
I'm having fun. Yeah.
That
Are
doesn't
you
matter.
gonna do it? Are you gonna do it timely?
Enjoy it while
What's
it lasts.
that?
You know
What's the
target
timer?
behavior is?
Yeah. I just
He
don't know
had
what he
enough.
did.
He came up with a fake job offer that he had to take.
Okay.
He didn't want to do it anymore. He said, Archie, I've been offered a job. I can't do it anymore. He lied.
Yeah.
How much is he paying you?
No comment.
Are you going to be coming on every day?
We'll see how we go, mate. We'll see how we go. But
Narc,
it's,
how much
it's
are
not
you
much,
getting?
honestly.
Are you going to have you got bullet points? You know, things to talk about when it's quiet. Filler talk.
I could try and whip something up. Yeah, good try. Give it a go.
Or really get them going. Just say your sons are your brothers.
Come on.
Hey, Naki,
What?
what's wrong with you?
Nothing. I'm just talking business.
Naki, you're always a cunt. You know that? The thing about you is you are just a fucking vile cunt. You
You're hitting me
know?
hard, Archie. You're hitting me hard.
You vile cunt. You don't turn your camera on. Quick to criticize everyone else, but you're the
I
biggest
helped you
hypocrite.
yesterday, Archie.
You're
I helped you
the biggest
yesterday.
hypocrite there is.
I don't go in any other streams. I don't run after Tim's. I don't run to IC.
What could you start, please?
I know you love me, Mark.
I do love you, but you're a vile cunt, according to my pontiff.
I gotta go.
Viscountness.
I don't know.
Good to see him.
I feel a little bad about that. I don't
Off he
like this
goes.
view. We use this view here, which so we get the borders and it's not too
Right.
Otherwise,
Okay.
Narc starts talking about where I need Botox. He's not wrong. I hate that he's
Hey,
not
I'm
wrong.
going to show you something. These here, that's going. I've put all the underwear in one sealed bag. Now, how is that?
Bateman, this is ladies' underwear sealed for freshness. They're all used and have delicious odors that remind Archie of good times.
Jesus.
Hey, Archie, could you do a blind taste test? Could you open one with your eyes closed and identify the woman?
You know what, Narc?
It's not Narc,
I'm
it's
going to
Mark.
tell you something. You know what? I think out of the box, if I was, fuck.
I'm the
That
other vile
stain,
cunt.
I tried to lick that stain off the suede, right?
Yes.
It's not coming off. Okay, there we go. That's the stain, okay?
I want you to close your eyes, open one of those
That's
bags
the
at
stain,
random.
okay? That's the stain, okay?
I think you should call Bear because very few people know this, but Bear invented a product because, as you know, he is the manager of a Yukon motel for truckers. This was my narrative when I didn't like Bear. Now I love Bear, but when I didn't like Bear, my narrative was that Bear was the manager of a Yukon truck stop hotel, and the only way he could afford all these Rolexes was because he invented a product called Jizz Be Gone, which allowed him to get the stains off the walls and the ceilings of his hotel, and he sold Jizz Be Gone by the 55-gallon barrel
Jizz be
drum.
gone.
Jizz Be
You
Gone.
know, it's
And
funny that
anyway, you need some Jizz Be Gone from Bear to get that stain off.
Do you have to say the product name in
I
in the
do.
directions?
Totally, you do.
Does it say in the directions?
It
You gotta
does.
read it
And
out, you
here's
know?
how
Yeah.
it's spelled. It's spelled Jizz, capital B,
Of course.
B, G-O-N.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yes, Bear. He's actually the patent
Spray and walk away.
He's the inventor. You know what? Because otherwise the Yukon Motel would have had popcorn ceilings, and he has saved many a truck stop hotel. Anyway, this was my narrative when I didn't love Bear. Now that I love Bear, I still like to think of him as the inventor.
I love your sense of humor, Mark. You got a great sense of
Bear
humor.
did not love it at the time. We were bitter enemies, but we're good now. That's all that counts.
I want to show you this watch I really love. What do you think of that? Tell me honestly.
Yeah.
It's a big boy.
Well,
Display back.
Archie's a big.
47 mils.
Man,
47
wow.
mils. Can you believe that?
It's a very short lug, so it doesn't look too big on your chubby little wrist. But I don't know.
The crown looks a bit stubby.
Yeah, and the thing is, because it's a radiomere, it doesn't have the crown guard protectors.
Yeah.
Oh, look who we have here. We have the Doc.
Doc!
How is it going, fellas?
What's
Not
up?
quick
Doc,
Not
it's
quick
always
enough.
good when you jump on.
And Mark, I promise you I won't show my face so you can have that, delusion.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Hey,
Will be fine.
well,
And
The anonymity.
I welcome someone else to the channel who will be putting people to sleep besides myself, because I can't do it all the time. I'm available sometimes, but not all the time.
that was I love that about you.
It's nice to have you on the show, Mr. Bateman.
It's good to see you, man.
He is so cool, man. He's got the best voice in the business.
He does. He's been on the show before, but
You know, there are
Sounds
two
like
types
he's
of
gonna be a regular.
motorcycle riders. Tell your mother this.
oh, that's terrible.
There are two types of motorcyclists.
The live ones and the
Those
dead ones.
that have had accidents
Those who are about to.
and those who lie.
Mm.
That is it. You understand? It is dangerous, okay? At
It's
least with a
even-
car, you got some metal around
You've got a
you.
lot more safety. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to convince her on.
And at
Especially
60s,
with our drivers. Yeah.
Get her a horse. They go much slower, but you can feel the
She
wind
loves
in your-
horses, honestly. It's a
Of
great
course
idea.
she does. That's why she wants
Yeah.
a motorcycle. But if she took half board on a horse or riding lessons, she'd be out feeling the earth and just be slightly. It'd be more likely to whatchamacallit, paralyze her, but less likely to kill her.
Yeah, well, fucking hell. It really does scare the shit out of me, her being on that motorbike. But
Maybe you should Google something in front of her, and that
Mm.
would be if you were to Google something like women versus men motorcycle accidents, you'll find that women tend to
Pull
have
up the
more
stats.
severe
yeah.
injuries. They have more severe injuries, they think, because women's reflexes aren't quite what men's are.
No, that's true. It is true. I can see
Women
that
don't
being a
like
valid
hearing that,
criticism,
but it's
yeah.
just part of the differences between men and women. And
One of the many, yeah.
one of the many. One of the less exciting differences.
Doc, did we? It all went wrong when we gave them the vote, don't you think?
Oh, I'm all for ending women's suffrage globally because I don't want to see anyone suffering. And so
If we end women's suffrage, we might end male suffering.
I want to
Does
see it
women's
end
Formula One
worldwide.
exist, or would they just cost way too much?
What's that?
Women's Formula One, would they just damage the cars and be a complete
That
write-off?
would be fun to watch, though.
No, you know what? Okay, have you ever been bowling and seen like when little kids go bowling or special
Yes.
people, and they put the gutters, they put the big,
Yes.
the what do they call
Oh
those?
yeah, those rollers.
So they
yeah.
put the
They put the
guardrails on both
They put
sides.
the
Yeah.
guardrails, yeah. So if women are doing Formula One, it would basically be like bumper cars, and you would have to put like giant inflatable like tubes down the lane.
That's an insult to women, Mark, and I guess they would train at Disneyland.
They'll call you misogynist right on the spot.
bumper cars.
Yeah. Cancelled.
But that whole motorcycle thing, seriously, is not a good idea. Also, people in general, as they get older, their reflexes are diminished, and guess what? Their
Yeah,
bone
and the
quality is
strength, like
diminished.
if the bike falls over,
That's
like,
why
I don't know
I
if she's
asked
gonna
how old
struggle to
it
pick up
was.
the bike. So
Because,
Didn't you say she's over 60? Because
Yeah.
you don't sound
Yes,
like
yeah.
a 12-year-old, to be honest.
no.
That's why I don't want to see his face.
I,
Jesus, that just got dark real
Mark.
quick.
But-
Oh god.
that was
How you
subtle
doing,
enough.
Arch?
We'll just keep on going.
Yeah.
But seriously, though, she should not be riding a motorcycle. Well, let me ask this question: how long has she been a motorcycle rider?
Very
Enthusiasm.
When did she
limited
start in her
experience.
20s?
This is a very sort of out of the blue plan she's told me about. So it really just scares the shit out of me.
So it's sort of like if she suddenly said, "I'm going to take up snowboarding." You'd be a little
Pretty
bit
much,
concerned
yeah.
at 60-something to take up snowboarding. But guess what? Even if she doesn't have outright osteoporosis, the bone quality is not going to be as good as it would be if she were, say, 30. So
Yeah. No, for
it's
sure.
just not a great idea. Anyway, just
You need strong legs as well to be able to pick the bike up.
Take
you
it
know?
from a fake doctor.
well, you can. That's why I said to Google it, Mark, because I knew nobody's going to believe what I'm saying. But you know how to Google it and find
I'll
out
be
what
back 1 minute.
the studies are going to tell you. So, and that's true for everybody. Both men and women lose bone density over as they get older, but
Yeah, as we
women
get
is
frail,
more.
you know.
I got a dense bone for you.
Golly gee, Mark.
Well, there's a pill. There's pills. You know, let's talk men's health, Doc. What do you think? How many should men? At what age should men start testing testosterone?
Well, obviously, if they feel they're symptomatic, you know.
Well, give us the symptoms of low T, as we say in business.
Lethargic.
There's some subtle symptoms like, yeah, there's that. There's, you know, less attraction to females.
Hey,
Nothing personal. But
that's
that,
That's
you
different.
know,
That's a different kettle.
we
Mark.
could just call it libido, doctor. Just call it libido.
but a big one would be like, you know, if you have erectile dysfunction, that could be due to testosterone level.
But you could treat erectile dysfunction, but that doesn't necessarily treat libido.
You can, but not all your girlfriends are going to like you when you bring a prostitute home. But you can do it though, and it does work.
I'm just saying. I got to tell you guys, test the T. I don't know if you get over 55. My advice would be test the T.
Well, actually, it's going down to the point now. I was reading some article about a study where the average testosterone level in whatever they call the 20 to 30-year-olds, whatever that
is, it down
region
because
is.
of the microplastics or something?
They think so. Microplastics, general pollution, all those things, but it's less than that of a 50-year-old 50 years ago.
Whoa, that's scary. It's
Yeah.
too much. It's too much. You know, fucking. You know.
They think it's pollutions and the video
processed
games
food. Could be processed food.
Microplastics.
It could be processed food.
It really could be, because
We're gonna wait and see what RFK has to say about that, right?
Well, listen, he wasn't.
Well, he's getting flipped though by the pharmaceuticals.
Well, he's gonna have to.
I guess so.
We're gonna have to get. We cannot have truth tellers in power. Come on. You know.
Well,
Bad,
you know,
big pharma, right?
he probably was a strong believer in what he was saying and what he.
You know
thought
what?
he
They're
would
gonna
do.
let Luigi out and give him RFK's picture. I'm just saying the T should be tested. You know there's a big joke about the little old man, get off my lawn. That does happen, but that is not a function of sort of like culture. That is a hormonal function. You can get grumpy and irritable and disinterested. And the T, guys, test the T. It's super easy to supplement if you need it. Trust me.
I remember seeing a poster with a cat hanging on a pole, and it said basically, ever since I'd been, what is it that they do to him? They neuter him. They do something. They chop off their balls. Anyways, I'm not a veterinarian.
That's neutering.
But in any case, the cat was just hanging there saying, ever since I've been neutered, life isn't worth living. And I think that's kind of the way it is. And that's why the old man is just kind of screaming and yelling at whoever it is.
Well, there's some hormonal activity that happens, T controls a lot. Anyway, just saying, I'm not a doctor. I didn't go to medical school. I'm like,
the other obvious thing that happens with low testosterone is you just lose your muscles. You gain fat and you lose muscle, which happens with aging.
And even as you work out, it's harder to maintain muscle or rebuild it.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
So all those things. I just have to post this because, sorry, it moved. It moved.
Well, generally speaking, that's a good thing. Oh, wait, I thank you for putting that.
Oh, geez.
That's my
What's
favorite
going
comment.
on?
That is my favorite comment of the entire evening.
The Pooh Air Returnus.
Other than the $100 one, that's my favorite.
That's not the one I was trying to put up.
Yeah, but it was a good one.
I put that one up, yeah.
Freshman was neutered.
Oh, you put it up, and then I put it up, and that's what happened. It suddenly wasn't up.
So Archie said he'd just be gone for a quick minute.
Which means he'll be gone for 5.
Right? We could have
unless he's gone a little longer.
Guys, listen. Bateman, you have the power. Look in the upper right-hand corner of your screen.
No, I'm not doing that.
Oh, he's going to try to get you to click
I see that button.
the
I'm
button?
not doing that.
Bateman,
I'm not pressing that button.
Bateman. I want to know if you've ever heard of the following psychological term: intrusive thoughts.
Yes, of course.
Could you possibly
Of course I have.
Don't you feel like you want to reach up to the top right?
I immediately had that intrusive thought the moment I saw that button.
You know, the first
Plus, I
time
refused to press it. So
the first time that I had these, you know, the controls that you just got tonight.
it's a lot
and
of
it went-
power, right?
And it's
The
a lot of
power.
power. And I
Yeah.
went to leave. Okay, I missed the leave studio because it's down low and it's kind of buried.
Where?
And-
Oh, right. Yep.
And what I did was I hit the end stream because it's obvious, and I thought that would just get me out. But
Yeah.
thankfully, when I did that, it asked me to confirm. It doesn't end the stream. and-
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
push it. Go ahead, push it. Push it.
No, I'm not doing
No,
that.
do it.
Just,
Do it. Do it. It won't
I am
end the
not
stream.
doing
It
that.
won't end the stream. It'll ask you to confirm, and then just don't confirm. See what happens.
I'm good. I'm not even gonna try it. I'm
Why
not
is
falling for
the-
that.
Why is the
Do it. Do it. Do it.
I'm not pressing that.
Do it.
what?
Can I-
Oh, one of the things I wanted to say is I respect MT85 for not jumping on a watch just because it's hard to get and supposedly valuable. He's worried about the money, but instead he's looking at something as I either like the watch or I don't.
Fuck your respect. We want that watch. It's hard to get. That's what makes it good. By the way, McLobster with another winning comment.
I saw that one myself as well.
Nice.
I could totally accidentally like press it if I'm switching between comments and banners. It's right next to it, man.
NATO says
Gotta
I would
watch out
totally
for that.
retract if I could, and I think that means he's circumcised, so he can't retract.
The malfunction.
Hmm.
Where's Archie gone? Come on.
Glad to be of service.
Somebody's got
There
to
you
do
go.
it. At least it wasn't me.
That's right. Somebody's got to do it. So
Look at
there
that
you
button.
go.
That big square rectangular button in the top right there, Bateman.
I'm not pressing that, right?
Go ahead, tell me why. Just let's analyze your fear of the red button. Is it the red or is it the rectangle? What is it?
I am doubting your word for saying that there is a confirmation screen.
Oh my God, they're totally 100%. Listen, hold on.
It does say, "Are you sure?"
Here, let me exactly.
I'm not. No,
I'm
no,
giving
no,
you the
no.
pinky swear.
But it asks you after it ends the show.
It does not end the show. You push that button, the stream remains live, and you get a confirmation button. Cancel, yes or no. And
You know what?
Hmm.
You're totally right. I'm going to try it out on the time when we need to end the stream.
No, he'll end the stream and he'll put on a clip, so you won't have the chance. That's the problem. Would I steer you?
Media assets.
Would I do that? Oh, we have another super chat. Super chat. MT85, $5. I hate the watch. It does nothing for me, but I will get it. Remove banner. What's opinion on GLP-1 weight loss? Oh, well, first of all, why would we remove the banner when you are today's hero? So,
Well, I think it's scrolling, but it's also showing up in between super chats as a very large.
Yeah. I don't know how.
I think
fix
that's what
that.
he means is getting rid of the large one and just leaving the scrolling one.
all right. Well, you know what? Let it be. Let it happen. Just enjoy the love that you get tonight. You may never get it again. So, guys,
But I agree. It does less than nothing for me. I guess you can always sell it. You can flip it.
No, but he wants to know about. Listen, you're the closest thing we have to a medical professional or fat fuck here. You're a medical professional. The fat fuck has actually left the building. So, can you tell us your opinion on the GLP-1, which is like the Ozempic class of drugs?
Well, I can tell you there's negatives. The biggest negatives are that it diminishes more than just fat. So basically, when you take that stuff, you're going to lose muscle mass. And we were talking about that. It's not testosterone related, though, but you will lose muscle mass. You also lose bone density, and that's a biggie.
Oh, shit.
And the problem with the bone density one is I'm not sure it comes back. Like, I do know that when like, let's say you're a 90-year-old lady and you have osteoporosis, your spine's starting to curve and junk. They have medicines to make it where it doesn't get worse, but I don't know if they have any medicines to make it get better. You know what I mean? I don't know if you can make the bone density go up. You can just stop it from declining. So I don't know what the Ozempic stuff does. I know it diminishes bone density. What I don't know is whether you can get it back if you stop the medicine.
There's also something called Ozempic face, because
Yep.
men and women more than men, but we both have fat pads in the cheeks, which prevent the face from sagging. They add a lot to the structure of the face, right? And when the fat pads you end up looking like Skeletor.
Right, because you lose fat, you lose muscle, and when you lose muscle in your face, that's a problem. You know, people don't realize there's muscles in the face, but there are, and the muscles in the face tend to hold things up, like you're saying. You end up with hollowing out and sagging.
Doc, they say it takes like 50 muscles to smile and only 3 to give the finger.
You mean the fun finger?
Yeah.
It only takes 3 muscles to suck the finger, but that's good, I guess.
I don't know. I thought you might have studied anatomy in chiropractic class.
Well, I had a couple girlfriends during. That's about it.
Nice.
Tested your fingers out there.
Oh, here we go. It's going to be Narc, and we're just, oh no, it's the Rancher. Rancher, can you take over the show for us while your friend is peeing?
He actually wants you to run a show tomorrow, Rancher.
He does.
Well, actually, how do I
Wow.
put this? I'm trying to think of the way to put this. No!
Well, how you doing, Clydesy?
It would
He's
be to
back.
help you. It would be to make your day, to help you. It has nothing to do with helping Archie. It's everything
Archie,
about
one
helping you.
of your best friends has just joined the panel, Archie.
And he's considering doing the show for you
No.
tomorrow.
I'm
Hey,
not. No.
Rancher. Hey, Rancher. Saturday
Actually-
Night Live with the Rancher. What a great ring to it.
Live with
Tomorrow
Clive.
is Friday night.
Live with Clive.
Oh, yeah,
Tomorrow,
Friday
Friday
Night
fourth.
Live with Clive.
Nope.
What
Actually,
better,
Fourth
on,
of
better way to
July.
make a comeback?
well, number one is the 4th of July, so we celebrate freedom, which is kind of the opposite of going on this channel. And we celebrate excitement, which is again the opposite of going in this channel.
Now, Clyde, I thought that Archie was your friend.
You thought wrong.
Well, that's just kind of,
Mean.
yeah.
Also, my daughter and my granddaughter are back in town.
Oh,
So
nice. That's
God,
good.
yeah. God, she is a pistol.
Which one?
Well, both of them, but the granddaughter especially.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to go see my grandson out in Washington State. Haven't seen him yet, but I'm going out there shortly.
I hope she's not driving you crazy yet.
Who?
Either one.
No.
Well, the grandbaby's little. She's like, what, 1?
2.
No, she's,
True.
yeah.
Time
She
flies.
will be 2. But
She's not able to talk, but she's able to scream.
yeah, pretty much. And
that's the best part.
yep.
Not.
Isn't that every woman ever?
Yeah, I like it when they aren't yet at the scream stage.
They're born in the scream stage. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
pretty much.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I guess.
I'm sending you a
Oh, she's pretty, Clyde. She's cutie.
Oh yeah. But look
What
at
a
the second one.
cutie. Yeah, she's adorable, this child.
There's a bunch, and you can tell she's looking over like, what are you doing? And then
Yeah.
instantly, within a quarter instant, it's like, oh, you're taking a picture.
She's
And then
such a
she's
cutie
trying to
pie.
vogue.
But I got to say, she does have your shape head.
My shape.
Is that a compliment?
She has the shape. She's adorable, this child. She's just adorable.
I guess it's a compliment.
But she does have the Anderson blocky skull.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is that?
Yep.
I guess that's also a compliment.
Of course. She's
And I'm kind of over I'm kind of over a relationship, so I'm just kind of dealing with that.
Oh, we're
Oh,
single
boy.
again?
Garbage
happened?
Fire 3.
No,
3.0.
I'm not going to even say who it is. It's
There
just
you
over.
go.
Why
Yep.
why was it over?
The first step is forgetting her name.
Yes, exactly.
You know, a friend of mine told me he's dating this woman. She said to him, I just want to tell you, I like shopping, sleeping, and eating, but I really hate sex.
The woman said that.
Yes, the woman said, well, how would you respond to that?
That's what every woman's
Fuck!
thinking.
I said
Oh.
run. I said, what the hell are you staying?
How would how would I respond to that? Oh my!
Yeah.
Look at the time.
Well, I mean,
How fast would you leave the relationship on hearing that, Clivers?
you don't have to leave. You don't have to leave. He's gone.
Well, that's about how fast he was.
Clivers?
Yeah.
Packing her bags.
How soon would you leave the relationship, Doc?
I would just slowly back out. And,
Doc, you
slowly, like in what, 5 minutes, 10
would've
minutes, 20 minutes?
Oh no. You know, I would suddenly have a sudden engagement I completely forgot about. It's a little bit urgent, that sort of thing.
And then you would never contact her again?
I'm a ghost after that. That's right. Have you ever ghosted anyone?
I'm the ghostee. I'm not the ghoster.
Yeah. It's not a pleasant thing, but sometimes it's necessary.
Man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Yeah.
Baba boo, baba boo.
Baba booey, baba booey.
Yeah. Have you been ghosted yourself? Men get ghosted all the time.
Yeah, men get ghosted by other men.
I got semi-ghosted before ghosting was a thing when I was in college, and I was asking a chick out, and she said she couldn't because she had to go shopping for a washing machine. I think that's a little bit of a ghost. It's kind of a slap. It's kind of a ghost. I don't know.
Yep. I got ghosted by one, and she fucked off back to Brisbane.
Doc, she didn't know you were going to get into the Palmer College of Chiropractic Medicine.
Well, this is true. This was kind of early when my sexual market value had just started to rise. She also kind of got upset that I was kissing on another chick. She found out I was kissing some other chick.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, but so what? I mean, I'm kissing another chick. Then I find out that the Sarah chick might be interested. Okay. I didn't know that before. If I'd known that before, I might not have kissed the other chick.
But maybe not.
But maybe not. Yeah. Because the other chick was kind of cute. She just wasn't. She wasn't in the area. She was visiting from out of state. So
she was geographically undesirable.
Yeah, geographically challenged at the minimum. And you know how she found out is that chicks blab to chicks. So the chick that was friends with the one from out of state blabbed to another chick who blabbed to another chick who blabbed to Sarah. So when I asked Sarah out, she already knew about this other chick.
You know what? Jimmy doesn't believe you, Doc.
What?
He's calling bullshit.
Why is it bullshit? Because you shouldn't call a woman a chick. I don't get it.
Well, he didn't say that. He just said no way you would.
Why not?
Well, because you're an educated man, and it sort of comes off.
Oh, you know what? It is interesting. When I was dating that Japanese chick, and I accidentally sent her an email where I referred to her as a chick. She got upset about that. I'm like, what are you getting upset about?
Whoops.
Hmm.
She didn't really want me anyway.
You got to read this one. Read this, Doc.
Where is it? Doc asks if they want adjustment before he changes position.
Well, man, every time I say you're an educated man, you take a lot of shit.
Well, you know, I don't really care as long as they pay me. I don't really care.
You know, Archie needs a second career in case this YouTube thing doesn't work out.
You should consider the Palmer School. He would be a good chiropractor. It's basically just massage.
Right. How long does it take to get through, chiropractic school?
Well, that's kind of a true statement. It takes a couple years, but still, I think it would be good for you.
Doc, how you go, buddy?
Uh-oh. What's happening now?
Share
What do you mean,
screen,
uh-oh?
share
What does that
screen.
mean? What does that mean? Uh-oh, what does that mean?
It means uh-oh. Glad to
What
see
do
the
you mean,
narcs
Doc?
here finally.
Means you're a douchebag. Welcome to the show. You fit right in.
No, narc ads.
Uh-oh? What does that mean?
Narc. Everybody's
Uh-oh.
allowed a mistake, narc. You know, I
What
should.
does that mean, Patrick?
Your mother,
Freudian
your,
slip,
Your, your mother
Freudian
made
slip.
the mistake.
It
Mark.
probably was a Freudian slip, but I was saying it mostly because I
Mark's
know
mother
that
should have swallowed.
Oh,
I know that
Damn.
that narc and mark usually get into it a little bit. The narc and the mark.
It's a
Wait,
lot.
Rancher, are you on Ozempic?
No, I'm not.
You know this drug's better than Ozempic?
What's it? Okay, go ahead.
I know athletes who are taking it. It's called retarditude. Retarditude. It's like a GL3.
Huh.
But they're microdosing it. So if any fat fucks out there thinking of getting on these type of drugs, you got to microdose them.
I'm looking
You
it up
really
to see
need
if
that
it has the same side effects, and I bet it does.
It's a
I
newer
lost over
drug.
50 kilos without any of this stuff.
See, Patrick was taking.
Oh, hey, is Patrick there?
Patrick,
No,
80 never calling, was taking tirzepatide.
Gotcha.
But some of these drugs, you lose less muscle mass. Ozempic,
Well-
the problem, when you lose 10 pounds, half of it is muscle. The others, less so. So you got to microdose it. You got to take supplements because you're not absorbing the normal nutrients.
Oh, it's almost like getting your stomach stapled. Or-
Yeah. So
It looks like they're still concerned about osteoporosis with that drug. So it's probably just the same as all of them. You know, they all have similar.
yeah, but if you take it, you got to take supplements.
Doc looked it up in the PDR.
You got to take supplements, but you got to microdose it. So it's like kickstarting.
Oh, like
your
LSD.
diet. Yeah, if you like, right? But people start on dosages that are too high, and it makes them sick.
Well, how micro are we talking about?
Well, I'll give you an example. Testosterone.
Well, are we talking micro like Archie's work ethic? Or are we
Yes,
talking micro?
See,
Are we talking micro like his talent
All
level?
right, let me give you an
I
example.
thought you were going to reference another body part. So I'm glad you didn't do that, Rancher, because that would have been a very low blow.
Well, the
when you go
horns
to-
are not. The horns aren't exactly micro anymore. So,
When you go to a doctor, they'll give you a testosterone shot once every 2 weeks.
right?
But if you take that testosterone shot and say microdose it 5-6 times within that 2 weeks, you get less spikes, less side effects. So that's what you can do with these Ozempic type drugs.
Gotcha.
And if you implement a weight training routine, you'll solve the problem with the bone density. So a lot of these fat fucks just take it, that's it. But if you work out, take protein, like Patrick works out. Patrick
Right.
80 never
You
calling.
can tell by his voice.
Yeah. But a lot of these celebrities are lazy fat fucks.
Well, yes.
By the way,
gotta
are you
use it to
related to
complement it, right?
Justine Bateman?
No.
Oh, that's too bad.
See, another
I
guy
lost
who,
over 50 kilos.
Yeah.
Without
Tell you
I
what,
saw
Justine Bateman was a stunner. You know, Justine Bateman
Oh, yeah.
was a stunner. What the fuck went wrong? You know what I
she
mean?
has the plastic surgery. I love her.
Yep.
I saw her on the
You know,
podcast recently. She's authentic. Am I right, Rancher?
Yes.
She hasn't
said-
sold out to the celebrity bullshit lifestyle. I love
She
her.
said she wasn't trying to maintain her youth after menopause. So I
She's not a
respect that.
phony like Mark Goldberg.
Oh boy.
Fucking with buys a hat with hair.
No,
Get
no,
the
no.
fuck
See, I
out of
don't.
here.
No, Mark's not a phony. He's also not receiving protein. He's more like giving protein.
All right. Dirk Diggler, for fuck's sake! I saw you on the fucking treadmill.
Oh
You
boy.
got some titties going.
Dirk Diggler. I
How
love
did
the
you see him
Diggler.
on a treadmill? Wait a minute. How'd you see him on a treadmill?
He was trying to flex, but all he did was show off his titties.
I presume
By the way-
on a different stream.
Jamie Opulence is ghosting me. I was trying to help him lose weight.
Oh.
He was doing well. Then he stopped fucking messaging me, and I rang him up. I go, "What's happening?" He goes, "I relapsed." Now he's blocked me. I can't fucking abuse him.
Have you thought? Well, in that case, have you thought about helping Archie lose weight?
Archie, he gives zero. This guy's given up on life. That's the only look. That's the only reason I can come up with.
Well, no. There's a motivational technique that I think is made just exactly for him. It's called a cattle prod.
Look, jokes aside, Wrench, I think he's given up. He look, Luck said to me, I think Archie's given up. Okay, that explains him putting on weight. He goes, yeah. But with his luck, he'll end up having a stroke and be a vegetable. Still be alive for another 20 years. That'd be hilarious. Him streaming on his bed. Vegetable.
No, I can say that. I can make. My dad died of a stroke, so I think I'm entitled to make fun of that.
So did my dad.
Sorry to hear that.
Yep.
It's rough.
What do you mean rough?
How old was he?
Old enough to die of a stroke.
Well, I mean ballpark. Was he?
No. He died in a hospital.
Was he in his 90s?
80s,
okay,
80, early 80s.
In his 80s?
Yep.
Yeah. See,
early 80s is still young.
Yep.
No, that's old. What are you talking about?
Early
Well, you know,
80s?
I kind of.
That's the new 70s.
I kind of feel bad about it, though. I feel responsible. Why? Well, you know, we started talking more before he passed. He said, "What are you doing these days?" And I said, "Well, Dad, there's YouTube channel on YouTube. It's called ArchieLuxury." And he said, "Oh, I'll have to check that out." And then the next morning,
Here we go.
Then he had a stroke.
The next morning, they found him dead.
And that's just the moral of the story is don't yell at your TV screen. Just don't do it.
See, Reggie, you had a health incident, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Was it a heart attack? Prostate?
Enlarged? No. Enlarged. I have an enlarged heart.
Large heart.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Now, what was the incident? The good thing is it was a warning. Sometimes it's good to have a heart attack because it gives you a warning, gives you a wake-up call. Because you've lost a lot of weight. Am I right here?
Yes. I could stand to use a little bit. I could always stand to lose some more, though.
How bad was the heart attack?
Enlarged heart.
Now, but did you have an incident beforehand, or did you go for a test that said, "Look, you're gonna have a heart attack"?
No, I actually went to the hospital because
Chest pains.
No, actually the fucking vaccine. The
It was
vaccine.
an incidental finding with the whole COVID thing.
Myocarditis.
Right. Yes.
Well, that's good. That's good that they picked up on it, and
A lot of people. What happens is they don't pick up on it.
Super chat. There's a super chat.
Okay.
There is a super chat indeed. A super chat is the way to go here. Evan H, $2. Clivers could have gotten Diddy off.
No. I think that was directed to. I think
that was probably Mark's, wasn't it?
Exactly. I was about to say it's directed at the log drainer.
I don't know. I feel like Clyde, you're the man. This is your.
No. They don't call me the log drainer.
Would you, Mark? Would you be at all attracted to Diddy?
No.
Not even a
He's
little?
a wife beater. It's not my style.
Would you accept the invite to one of his parties?
I don't think he does that to men, though. I don't think he's
does.
a man.
Well,
Yeah, that's what he did to Justin Bieber, man.
I don't know. Justin Bieber now. Justin Bieber's my.
Well, really, I hate to say it. In that case, okay, that's how they probably got him off. They said, "Yeah, he totally did that to Justin Bieber." Like, okay.
Justin Bieber is another story. That's my hall pass.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Wait. So when he was 15, he was your hall pass?
Wait. He's not 15. He's like 30.
When he was 15, you said it was your hall pass. How long has it been your hall pass for?
No. I never said that, Nick.
Justin
No, you
Bieber,
just did. You
isn't
just
he
did.
like
Your hall pass.
No,
isn't he 30-something?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Super chat. There's a super chat.
Super chat.
Archie, put your hands in
There
the air.
we go. Black Lobster, $2. Arch, you got a great panel here. Pay attention, man. You betcha.
He's very busy. Let's watch Archie being busy.
All jokes aside, look, Rachel, good to hear
Hit your horns in the air like you don't care. Anyway, sorry.
No, it's good that it's good to see you doing well. What weight are you at now?
I'll have to. It's been a while since I've stepped on a scale. I judge it on my pants.
Narc, we don't even know anything about you, and here you are.
No, I'm just glad Rancher. I love Rancher.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Narc. What do you weigh, Narc? Give us a little information.
I've seen Narc. He's basically Guido Hansis.
82 kilos.
Yeah,
Anyway, Archie, look, you got a great panel here. Wake the fuck. Eye contact. Turn around. Right, good
God,
job,
it is
Patrick.
like he is giving up, isn't it?
All right, Patrick, we need more output from you.
I'll try.
A few more fuck faces.
Listen here, you fuckface.
All right,
Yeah.
see you later.
There you go.
Take it easy.
Nice. Wait, who just left?
Narc.
Narc.
He's
Oh.
gone.
Sad but true. There he goes.
You gotta love him.
Right.
It's sort of like taking a shart and then changing your underpants and freshening up when he leaves.
And then jumping it.
No, you don't want to jump it. You gotta, it's really bad. Anybody else here share the experience? You think it's a fart, and then it turns out to be a little wetter than you would imagine.
I'm not at that age yet. I trust mine. So.
Oh, you trust it.
Wait until you get older, Bateman.
Shark Week.
Yeah, that's when I'll lose trust.
Yep.
It's like the joke about the three guys in the old folks' home, and one of them complains that I'd love to have a poop, just a really good one, and the other guy's like, I'd love to just be able to take a nice nice piss, get it all out all at once instead of dribble drabble. And the other guy says, "Oh, are you crazy? 7:30 in the morning every morning. I have a strong whiz.
The only problem is,
I wish I could wake up before noon.
7:35, I have a big dump, healthy dump, but I don't wake up till 9. So it's just, that's the problem.
Exactly.
Jeez.
And you can tell it's an old joke because the old guys are all like, "Oh yeah, I know that joke. Oh, that's a great joke."
Doc.
Super chat.
Super chat. Mac Lobster $2. Rancher, your take on the big beauty bill.
Perfect person to ask. Mark's the other perfect person to ask.
Oh yeah.
Well, it adds $5 trillion. Well, $3.
I think America's going to get what it voted for.
That's correct. But listen. As far as
that's what everybody said before the stock market recovered and went even higher.
That's the thing. I'm on board now. I'm happy.
Yeah, so that's the interesting thing.
I no longer care about my fellow Doc. I no longer care about my fellow man. I care only about my portfolio, and it's happy right now.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Hey Archie, are you still anti-Trump?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still MAGA. So yeah.
Make America gay again.
Gotta make America great again.
I'm on board. Took me, I'm a little slow. I'm a little concerned about the foreign wars, but other than that, I'm on board.
I wasn't thrilled with the foreign wars either, but it seems that we haven't done any more hits on Iran. So hopefully it'll be like Syria was.
Super chat.
Thomas Burnett, $2. Arch, want to go another hour and get a beef and reef?
He does not.
I already know the answer to that one.
We all know that. He can barely.
I'm gonna make some healthy food. I've got some beautiful pork. I'm gonna make some noodles and put some vegetables in there, Thomas.
Doc, is there such a thing as healthy pork?
Well, calling it beautiful doesn't make it any better.
I'll make it. It's like a noodle soup. And I can eat it on air if you want. It's no problem. It'll take me 5 minutes to make.
Because we're at 2 hours.
Well, yeah,
and 3
but
minutes.
pork is not horn, so therefore it is not cannibalism.
Yes.
Yeah, pork is one of the more filthy animals.
Well,
Come
look who's
on,
eating in
Doc,
this case.
That's not true today. No more trichinosis in the meat. They're kept in sanitary conditions.
How do they stop them from eating their young?
Free range.
Well, they don't eat. Those pig containers are so they don't lay on them, not eat them. Who cares if they eat them?
There's a nice little thing from Angelic Slayer.
Angelic Slayer. Poor man child, richer than his donors.
Except for Tan Zeal. By the way, has Tan thrown any trums lately? tantrums.
Tantrums, yeah.
Oh, he's out. He's gone. He's gone. He's told us he's gone.
Did he
Did I
slam
ever
the
tell
door?
you the story about?
How hard did he slam the door on the way out? Because the harder
Very
he slams,
hard.
what?
Very hard.
Well, that means he'll be back quicker. If he quietly walks out, then that's something when you need to be more
worried about.
Does the door open if you give him that silver play button?
I'm not giving the silver play button to anybody.
I want to make Yankee Doodle's day by telling another story that he's going to say I'm making up and he doesn't believe it. Did I tell you guys about how I dated a psychologist slash model, and she had 3 pets at home.
Oh God!
She had an emu, but that was an outdoor pet. But she had a pet emu. She also had a potbelly pig. That was an indoor pet, and she had a sloth.
Well, she didn't have like 4 large dogs in the house, did she?
She had nothing as basic as dogs, cats, or anything like that. Because she initially, when she said she had 3 pets, I said, "Oh, let me see if I can guess what they are." And of course, I didn't.
Well, you didn't eat the dogs and the cats, right?
Not that day, no.
Okay, good.
But
and I hate to say it,
pets to go.
And I think I'm missing the pets more than her.
Oh, you mean your
Yeah.
loss, your girlfriend? That's
No, not anymore.
What happened? Where did you meet her?
We're not going to give any names. We're not going to. Yeah.
Did she have a dog?
Where were you like 2 minutes ago? Anyway, let's move on.
Was it a little rat dog?
Yeah, sure, a little rat dog. Anyway, on to simpler times, on to better times.
Did I tell you about how I got fleas one time from a chick?
No.
It's because she had a dog, and she had the dog in bed, and I never thought about how the dog might have fleas. It was bad enough she had a dog in bed.
Why do they do that? The worst thing is on dating sites, these women, they have photos of these fucking dogs, fur balls. I mean, they have it's just, I never seen such a turn off than women with dogs.
I have been
women with cats.
I didn't know she had a dog when I met her. It was only when
there's only one thing. There's only one thing that turns me off than women with dogs. You know what that is, Clive?
Women with
cats.
Chicks with dicks.
Oh yeah, no, that's
on behalf of the dogs, man.
No. We're talking about stuff that we're talking about stuff that turns you off. OPH. Off.
Boys.
Rather have.
I think I'd rather choose a woman with a dog than a woman with a dog.
Yeah, I'd rather have the one with the dog, even if I got fleas. If it was good enough time, and then I had fleas.
Woman with a dog is tempting, but I still have to pass.
Also,
if I hadn't spent the night, I wouldn't have gotten the fleas. So that was the moral there.
I can see you getting caught. That in this monogamous relationship. Can you imagine you gave fleas to her best friend because she was sleeping with both of them?
Monogamous?
That would have been funny if I gave the fleas to somebody else. That would have been a problem.
Yep.
Monogamous.
I didn't even know they were fleas at first. I thought they were mosquitoes, but then my sister pointed out mosquitoes don't bite you in just one arm, and then that's it. They bite you all over. And
Dr. Bob's Nightmare says there are no chicks with dicks, only dudes with boobs, like Archie. No, I keep telling you, those two big orbs are horns. Horns.
T-dubs with the B cups.
Yes.
Hey, you guys are vicious.
You're loving it, though, aren't you? Yep. Yeah, he likes it so much he turned the camera off, so we can't see what he's doing with his hands. Super chat. No, not you, the log grader.
Super chat. Silver play button on eBay for 56. Get 10 back.
Maybe if you gave him a brigade.
I'm telling you, I saw some YouTube play buttons on eBay, and yeah,
Yep.
that's about a ballpark price. Maybe you can even get one cheaper, like $70 even.
I'll be right back. Okay.
All righty then.
No worries.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Did you say cheerio?
£57 each.
That's
I
not
mean,
terrible, is it?
I think it's worth it. Knock yourself out. You can even give them 2 of them. Why be cheap?
Interesting.
Now, of course, they may be counterfeit,
Yeah, you don't want to get an OC'd here.
so you probably don't want to show it for very long.
Interesting.
Don't show the serial number.
You know, I just have the impression that YouTube is pretty cheap, so I doubt that there's very much intricacy to this play button.
YouTube is very cheap.
That's just my impression.
Sounds like corporate America, Doc.
Yeah, but it just seems like YouTube takes it to the extreme. But
I think
Thomas Burnett has the right point here. And just like we talked about yesterday.
There you
just
go. Another
go
super
on
chat.
go on
Guys,
eBay.
we're gonna wrap
buy
this
one.
baby up.
Done.
Wrap this
Wrap
baby
it
up.
up.
Black Cat 997.
Last super chat. Last super chat. There you go.
Homage play buttons. Homage play. But guys, I gotta
Thank
tell
you,
you
Black
something.
Cat.
Tomorrow-
You're out of order here. You're out of order. You're supposed to play Mike saying hit the thumbs up, and then you thank everybody.
Use your tooth. Do it now.
It's that easy. See?
Hit your upvote.
Hey, everybody. It's time to upvote. Woo! Look, I can even do it. Watch. There. It was that easy. All I needed to do is to upvote. That's all you need to do. It doesn't even take a wiggle of your finger or even just a wiggle of one of my teeth here to upvote. Just do it.
Or his penis.
Wiggle on my teeth. Oh.
You said penis.
Okay, guys, let's thank all the super chatters today. We had Frank V.
Frank
Had
the Tank.
85, MT85, Charlie Howard, Frank V, Frank B,
Frank.
V, MT85, $100.
By Rolex.
Thank you, MT85.
The Ghost of Pablo Escobar, MT85, P. Clen, Angie, Yankee Doodle, William Gaudriam, MT85, Thomas Burnett, Yankee Doodle, Mac Lobster, Thomas Burnett, MT85, Mac Lobster, MT85, Thomas Burnett, MT85, Evan H, Mac Lobster, Thomas Burnett, and Black Cat 997. Guys, that is the show. We'll be back tomorrow. Well, actually, not tomorrow. I'm taking tomorrow off. I'm going to drop off the Zenith. I'll let you know whether I decide to keep it or I just give it to my friend to sell. I'll have to think about. Okay, guys. See you later. See you back.
Take care,
See you
Archie.
later. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'll just run a very short outro.
Right.